difficult one.
Wait.
Yeah, what's up?
Doesn't so is inspiration like multi-session? Because I'm pretty sure Chase has still never used his.
Yeah, I haven't.
You would be correct, yes. So anyone that has inspiration still has inspiration that they have not used. Or if they have not
Yeah.
used it. But as an option,
Double
for the
inspiration.
no, that's not how that works. Anybody that doesn't have inspiration, giving them a chance to gain inspiration. So first question: can anybody name 3 of the gnomes
Jesus.
Yes. Okay.
without notes?
I give up. Okay. Yeah.
You need to
Okay.
study beforehand. This is not an open test or open note test.
I think I already looked.
I mean, technically, if you've already looked, but you know it now.
I won't do it. It doesn't feel right.
I think that she should do it.
I'm just saying she's self-penalizing here.
I like how we have like the morally dark character and then the morally light character all in one person. It's like having Jiminy Cricket.
Or Deadpool.
Yeah.
If you guys can't name them, then I will name off the ones I wrote down.
You know what we should do for our next character?
What?
It's just one character,
What?
but we have to talk over each other.
Yeah, I think
Oh
that's
my god.
God.
if Lou and Layla both die.
If we both die, let's just go on vacation for a few sessions. God, an elf vacation. Can you do it?
So who doesn't have inspiration right now?
I don't.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Me
the only
either.
one that does.
Can
Okay,
you name
sounds good.
them without looking at my notes?
Class,
know
can
one
you
of-
answer this question? Not
I've
use
been to-
Chase.
Pontiac, California, Washington, North
Nope.
Carolina, South Carolina, North Dakota, Florida,
Nope.
Tennessee,
Wrong topic. This
Wait.
is not geography.
Garth Brooks,
what was
George
the question?
George Jones.
Name
you name
3
3
gnomes.
of the gnomes.
Oh, I thought we were on a different
Pardon?
question with Sarah
No.
like spouting off like that.
The states, no.
Wait, solid, liquid, and gas.
Nope.
Dang. Pontiac, Nile,
Or
Mississippi.
back. Oh, God.
On
Back
to
to
the next
Pontiac.
question.
I'm giving because I think we have a potential winner. They're just waiting.
Sing song.
Nope.
I mean, what I had down was Hog, Isla, Fibble, Sib, Dibble, Dob, and Dimble.
Okay, fair enough. You named more than 3, but that is enough. You gain inspiration.
Alright, dang.
Thank you.
Why do you keep notes?
I always keep
Why am I keeping notes?
because your notes are different now.
I'm not
These are
keeping
Lou's
notes.
This is what Lou has experienced.
I
okay?
hate-
That's the important
Lou's
stuff,
Stupid.
meaning not character names.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Leading to our secondary question. How many gnomes have gone missing?
I
think
just
it was
remember
5.
a few.
Like I'm not sure we got an exact number, but I think they might have mentioned 5 at some point. I'm not sure.
I have
I
a guess
think it's
number.
30.
Nope.
I want to say
Okay.
7.
Nope.
17.
Nope. Okay, everyone has essentially answered.
3.
100 no.
300.
Oh wait, was it 12?
500 no.
I personally believe it was 2, but I'll check.
Oh, 2? Jesus, we're over here being like, all right, there's a serial killer among us. No, there's just
367. Like,
there's a genocide of gnomes.
yeah, and then the last one was: can anyone properly name a mushroom color and what it is used for?
You mean the red, the green, and the purple, and they're all used in their alcohol?
Wasn't there a blue one?
That is incorrect.
I know they don't solve insanity.
Wait, there was a green one that went in bread.
You are correct. You gain inspiration. All right, let's see. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Dragon of Icepeak. All right, sounds good. So I'll go ahead and start up the lobby so you guys can proceed with what you were doing. The last thing everyone recalls is Dust's character burning the rug, standing in the corner watching it burn. Everyone else was had regrouped. But yeah, you guys have learned there is a doppelganger of some form or a shape changer of some form inside this.
Yeah, I doubt it's a doppelganger. They don't turn into inanimate objects, as far as I'm aware.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. Is this the correct one? Nope. Yeah, it is. Oh wow, I remembered.
Oh, I have 7 red dice of power.
I don't know. Those were there.
I put those there last session.
Can't remember.
Are we
No.
getting tired of using the site?
No, we were. I forget what we were doing. I think
do
it's still
too.
better to use the site. I forget why I pulled those out.
Where is the MP3 player?
I drew them. Make one alteration.
All right, so sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What are you guys doing now? You know the problem and the objective.
The problem is a shape changer, we assume, or are told, and also people are going insane.
Yeah.
Person is going insane. I think it's
Yeah.
still singular.
I thought there was a gnome that was in a
It was.
straitjacket, or
No. One was inventing the
inventing the
straitjacket.
straitjacket. I thought it was
Yeah.
for a certain gnome that was also insane.
But yeah, you guys have basically all of Nomengard to explore.
Yay! I want to make sure that crossbow chick is in a jail cell.
I'm pressing charges.
And so am I. I have 1 less health than I started out with. I don't know. I'm not the best hunter here, so anyone have any idea on where to start for finding this thing?
I have an idea.
I have an idea.
As you're staring into the embers, what's your idea first, Elf?
I'm not telling you.
Appreciate it. What's your idea, Rabbit?
Dab everything.
I like it, except for the gnomes.
Them too.
The king is right there, I think.
Nope, he's back in his hidden chamber. He can't hear us.
Then who is Fiddlestib?
Fibblestib is the, I want to say, inventor bitch that came with me. I
One
forget
of
her
two,
actual
yes.
profession.
I
Okay, they were
believe
both
Fiddlestib was
inventors.
the
Okay.
male that followed you.
He's just staring at us like stab everyone, and he's like, I recommend against that.
Yeah.
Just a prick. They'll live.
Maybe.
It's really weird because I don't know where to start for this. We're hunting down something, and we can't really get into a talk with the royalty to discuss if they have. Actually, these are inventors. Can't we discuss what, like, our actual mission, the reason why we came here with them?
Theoretically, yeah. The world is your oyster, or at least Nomengard is.
Okay, well, since I don't know what else to do, hello, Fibblestib. Here's this piece of paper that actually the elf has it, doesn't he? God damn it.
True.
You could just say what's on it. It is right in the middle of the table.
Yes, well, Fibblestib, we came here on a mission. Do you have anything potentially capable of taking out the dragon?
First, dragon. What? Second, we're a little busy currently. Plus, I believe that our kings have locked themselves in our hold.
So you guys don't know about the dragon?
Nope. Is it in the cave?
Nope.
Great, we're good.
I recommend changing up security, by the way. We just kind of waltzed in here.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
from what I could tell, I heard that the factory kind of fucked you guys up, so
Yeah.
well,
I
Uh,
think we're good.
is there any other furniture in the room?
In the room, other than the
Burning rug and the
aforementioned,
stone thrones,
yeah, burning rug, stone thrones. I mentioned some like wall torches that
but no
seem to
like
have like a
other
mechanism.
furniture.
There is the large picture of Nerkly and Korbos holding hands on their stone throne up above. Which I will add,
Okay.
Korbos looks a lot more sane and like in control than he currently you can assume he does.
Artist rendition.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to assume that it couldn't feasibly disguise itself as a wall ornament that's on fire. So
well,
I'm just going to start walking over the picture and then I'm going to prick it with a dart if I can.
Okay, you kind of tear up one of the corners. It seems to have a wooden base behind it, and these ornaments across the border seem to be glued to it, along with this big canvas, which you can see was hand painted.
Okay.
But nothing interesting other than like a tear happens when you cut the poster or the painting. And as you reapproach, Fibblestib looks at you and says, "Right, well, one room down."
I suppose.
I would like to immediately start walking to the next room.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
Uh,
is there no
yes.
other evidence besides the king's testimony on whether there's a shapeshifter in here? Like people
Uh,
have gone missing, but that's not necessarily evidence for a shapeshifter.
right, yeah, people have been going missing. We have not necessarily. Um, oh, and okay, I lied about something. They're not in the treasury. But sorry, continuing forward. No, we just kind of assumed people were going out and about, and well, if their disappearance is dragon related, I guess that would back you up. But we don't have a lot here, so the thing is, like, people have been going missing. It's just we don't know if it's a shape changer. All we have is Corbo screaming that he was attacked by a rug you just burned, and locking himself and super gluing Nerkly to a table.
Is it possible he has been struck with insanity?
Uh, likely.
Likely.
Likely. Yeah, well, yes. I mean, that's why we were inventing, well, the worthless things such as the straitjacket, but also my my mind changing ray, my sanity ray.
All right. And the rabbit doesn't have an ability. Rabbit, do you have an ability to solve insanity?
Who says he's actually insane?
I'm giving us options.
Right. Speaking
I
of
mean,
the rabbit,
not with the resources on hand.
Okay.
that's true
Unless
as
you've
well.
been to the Blight Shore recently.
Pugnet,
I didn't
do you
think
have an
so.
ability to heal insanity? Can you heal?
Can't. I
Mm.
don't believe I do. No.
All right. While you were glowing earlier, I was hoping you could pull a little bit of a
Oh,
D&D
that.
Jesus thing.
Wait, when you didn't do that, I didn't.
No, that was you, my boy.
No, I healed. I did not cause light, and he is still glowing. Uh,
Sure.
Rabbit, approaching the door, you are met with a large, kind of similar to the door you saw with Corvus and Nerkly inside. It seems to be a heavily reinforced door with like a similar keyhole in it, with like some metal around it that kind of tried to keep it secure.
I would like to scream, Fibblestib, I found the mimic. Or no, what term are they using? Because we're not even sure if it's a mimic yet or not.
Shape
Uh,
changer.
shape changer. I would like to scream, Fibbletool, I found the shape changer, just to get their attention.
Great. Where?
In here, but I can't seem to get past.
Oh, that's going to be a problem then. That is the treasury, and the only two keys are glued to a table and going crazy.
Hmm. Has the treasury been locked since before the last attack?
Saying that the last attack was against Corvos. Yes, he kind of screamed, picked
Well,
up his husband, and fled.
if you are going to truly assume that he might be insane, then what about the last missing gnome?
Last missing gnome. Yeah, he disappeared a few days ago.
But the treasury, was it locked before that, or has it been opened since?
I think it's probably been locked. We don't go in there except for like throwing junk we don't need or like failed experiments.
Hmm. Hold on, let me check my
Saying that he
inventory.
was the last one that went disappearing was a part of the barrel moving crew. He was on the other side of the stronghold or the settlement, which is across the bridge through the spiky room. Uh, we actually
Okay.
have them together. So the kitchen, and then we have some barrel crabs. And then he hops in the barrel crab, scuttles it over, picks up a barrel, takes it in there.
Okay, Zach, theoretically, how long would it take water to dry?
How long would it take? What?
Water to dry?
Saying there's not a lot of air current in here. There is the torches, which could probably increase like the rate at which
Oh,
or
and the
the
burning carpet, yeah.
yeah, and the burning carpet. Uh, yeah, it kind of depends. What are you speaking of?
I was going to splatter the ceiling, walls, and floor with my water skin so that we could leave, but see if anything tracked through here.
Yeah, I would say that would work.
Okay.
Sounds good. So as he's kind of talking about these barrel crabs and like the moving process, you all see the rabbits take out a water skin and kind of douse the walls, door, and uh, area with water.
Okay, that makes
Can
sense.
can we go back to the glowing gnome next to us, please?
No.
What? No.
I told
I
you
don't
it
see any
wasn't.
gnomes.
I didn't do that. And Fibble says oh yeah so yeah that's Nomengard.
Huh?
Oh, so we were sent here, right? And we were wondering how we were going to survive, and then due to the nature of the cave, there's actually this kind of wild magic in the atmosphere. It's the reason the mushrooms grow so big, and a couple other things occur. Sometimes we haven't seen it because we don't really do it, but we have heard that magic can affect magic. So if he casted a spell and it started to glow, we can probably connect the dots there.
So magic affects magic.
Yeah, wild magic.
When they say that, I would like to note that Trap is interested, so I've been begin cycling my key to see if there's any effect.
You've been doing what now? Cycling your key?
Yeah, just to see if there's any effect, because I'm curious now.
So channeling it in your natural form doesn't necessarily seem to like have any adverse effect.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not. Well, you're lower level, so it's not even a possibility. You do assume that later on, from like some of your studies and understanding of like the nature of becoming one with one's key, that you are able to use key to cast magical abilities, and since that is kind of innately turning key to magic, it would probably cause the effect. But as
Wow.
for using your key for physical properties such as like step of the wind or catching a dart or something, you don't think it would.
I'm wondering, those are magic mushrooms, right? In the waterfall area?
Yes.
Okay, so magic affects magic, right?
Well, the magic is already affecting the mushrooms by making them grow that large, so it's not like
So there's no chemistry we can do via magic.
other than making bread or wine or refueling our torches, no.
Damn. I'm out of ideas.
What do you make to refuel your torches?
Oh, well, we take the red mushroom. Let me make sure.
It sounds like it would be the red one.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was green food, purple alcohol, red something
Yes,
else.
yeah. So we take the red mushroom, right? We cut off the stalk. We put the head into this squisher we've made. I call it a compressor. Some people call it squisher. It's really a matter of definition. But once we squeeze into it, the head kind of leaks this oil, and it's highly flammable. So we get about 4 vials, which is 4 torches around here, and whenever they're running low, we just kind of lower a torch. We douse it a little bit more, fill up its reservoir, and then raise it back up, and it burns for a bit longer.
Do you have any on hand? I feel like we might need to burn more things.
I don't. If you want, you can check back with the kitchen.
Where's that?
Uh, well, it's across the wooden bridge.
All the way on the other
Down.
side. We can
Too
tell them.
far. Time is of the
I'm
essence.
gonna say we've been there. We can tell them.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, if we walk in, don't find a shape
I
changer, and you really wish to.
I've walked off. I can't hear them anymore.
Okay. Does he do that often? Does
Yes,
she? Okay.
it's
Right.
so
Uh,
a shape changer. When it changes shape, is that technically magic?
Saying that we haven't seen any objects
Glowing
turn
items.
purple or like I don't know, a rug growing a beard or anything, I would say probably not.
Okay.
If there's a shape changer to begin with.
Begin with, yes. So how's that sanity ray coming along?
Uh well, we shot it right now. It's kind of just a prism. Kind of try to activate it, and all it did was take the light, entered into the sanity crystal, and it shot out in multicolor rays. I actually tried it on Factore, but it didn't seem to do anything. She just kept clunking away on her crossbows.
Okay, so she was already insane before you hit her with it. Is there anything you have around
That's
here that could
that, or
help us?
she's not insane, and that's why it didn't work.
I think she's
That's a
insane.
that's a good assessment. Actually, I need to fact check. Right. I'm sorry. What were you asking?
Do you have any tools that could help us potentially either find this supposed shape changer or any other things that can be worked on to solve the king's insanity?
I mean, we have wrenches and tools and such. Any extra equipment is probably in the treasury. Uh,
You No, sorry, this is like this is not crap saying it, but like they keep their tools in their treasury? That seems weird.
well, you saw the tools where the two were initially having the argument. He's expressing that anything extra is thrown into the treasury room. So
Is
unless you
there
guys are looking for like a wrench or I don't know anything else.
do you think we can convince the king to give us a key to investigate for the shape changer in there?
Well, we've tried to access it since he locked himself in the room. He's mainly just concerned about the shape changer, and he said he would unlock it himself, but he's afraid.
So no one letting us do it for him.
Most likely, yes.
And the second key was where again?
Around Nerkly, which is it was a joke I told earlier. Nerkly is glued to a table, or I'm sorry, a chair. So the key is also glued to a chair.
Nerkly is
Nerkly is Korbos's husband.
okay. I was looking around. Apologies. Can I convince them to give me a key to maneuver
Uh,
in there?
Even if he were to, if he is glued to a chair, I think Korbos would kind of have to do all of the facilitating, and I'm not sure that he's.
Not so. I do have my magician's hand or something.
I I forget that might require sight. I'm not sure.
It does.
Darn it. Well then. Yep, okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. Anyone else?
I have an idea.
Go for it.
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Can you tell me? I suppose I could. All right, shoot. We did the same idea he had, but it works. Great, thanks,
Which
Granny.
one?
I wasn't talking to you. Which one? Oh, any of them. What do you think sounds best? No, guys, what do you think sounds best?
So remind me what the door between us and the Kings is like.
It is a heavily barred door. In
A bar
itself.
door, you say?
So yeah, is there no
Oh,
way for me to see through it?
There was a keyhole in which Korbos was like kind of shadowing over that you could probably peer through into there.
Can I do that to try to get the key from Nerkly?
If you would like to try it, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk all the way over here because it doesn't seem like we're too terribly worried about action speeds right now.
You'd be correct.
Okay.
And as Fibblesib is kind of going on a rant about something from one of your questions, he goes, "God, him too." Okay.
I didn't even realize he was ranting. Let me stay over here and let him finish.
No, it's all good. He would probably be ranting about something irrelevant. Like you were asking
Okay.
about wrenches or like tools. So he'd probably go like, "Yeah, my workbench. There's like a wrench and like a this thing we invented called the screwdriver." And then like keep going through like a list.
Is there anything stabbable on this platform or in the lower audience chamber
Anything
that I can
stabbable?
prick with my dart?
I see. That's G11. Overlooking from that high point, up against it, you see the table full with various gadgets, gears, and tools mentioned beforehand.
Okay, so there's nothing on this actual platform.
No, you're kind of overlooking the room.
I jump off.
Okay, sounds good. It's only 10 feet, but I don't think that matters because you're a monk or anything. We're not counting movement either, so you're good.
I think my dexterity and acrobatics are high enough that it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
And Dabbledob shits themselves. So can I just go ahead and knock on the door?
Okay, so looking through the keyhole, you see Korbos is kind of panting back and forth. You do see dead center about 25 feet away from you, the aforementioned chair, the
And the
aforementioned
gnome attached
Nerkly,
to it.
and the aforementioned glue that seems to be coating his robes and his like forearms, keeping him stuck in place. But he seems to be just watching Korbos kind of pace back and forth right here.
Okay, so theoretically, if I were to try to signal for Nerkly, Korbos would probably block my view, correct?
If you could signal through the keyhole that's like your eye size, uh, sure. And then if you wanted to do it without Corbus noticing, it would be probably like, I don't know, sleight of hand or stealth or something, depending on the action.
I need a gnome to write me a little letter or something, that way I could show it to him. I don't know how else I'm gonna signal with my freaking eyes. I'm gonna
Have
flutter my
Nerkly roll perception,
eyelashes.
see if you can read it from there.
Hmm?
Have Nerkly roll perception, see if he can read it from all the way over there.
Well, I was thinking Mage Hand, the note over there.
Where are my dice at, actually? I need that. Damn. I'm going to use the dice behind the table. So the, what you call it, comes in clutch. The dice that we randomly found.
All right.
The power dice.
So can I just have like Pugnat or Bibblestib hand me a note?
If you'd like to, you also most likely saw 2 or 3
Here's selection for you, Zach.
oh, thank you very much. I've already duplicated the violet and I'm using
Oh.
this.
Ooh, oh well.
But thank you. I do like how it has an arrangement. You do remember on the workshop area that they had some notepads and some charcoal. If you were wanting to go get that, write it yourself, or if you wanted to like facilitate it through someone else.
Can't I mean, I guess we all speak the common tongue, but
Most of them seem to, yeah.
just in case, I want to go ahead and get it in writing in Dwarvish or Gnomish.
Gnomish. Okay. Absolutely. Who do you ask to write this note for you?
Probably Fibblestib.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so he comes along with you. He kind of hobbles in here, grabs some things off the workshop, and then walks up to you, and he's like, okay, I
I
got
would
the
like to poke everything they grab as they walk away.
okay, sounds good. So you kind of tap the paper, you cut like a slight chip out of it, just for like friction. The charcoal, you kind of press down on it, and the very, very end tip crinkles. And then you see Fibblesib walk up to this weird like mechanical device with a crank on it, and he shoves like this wooden stick into it and motions it in a cranking manner, and then pulls it out, and it seems to have redone itself. He looks at you and he says, "I call this one the pencil," and then walks back over to uh, you, named character guy,
Maladin?
Aladdin.
Thank you.
I was working on it.
Is there any way to like name our figures?
Yes, I can do it. You just keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. So he writes the note. Would it be more advisable to just mage hand it over to them or to
Well, what do you want it to say?
uh request the key to investigate that area so we may have a chance of releasing them from their imprisoned chair?
Uh, oh, okay, sure. So you see him scribble something down on paper, and he kind of rolls it and goes up to the keyhole and kind of like with a singular finger kind of shoves it through. It is on the other side, and you're able to, if you'd like to, pick it up with Mage Hand and carry it over, or do whatever you'd like to in whatever manner.
Alright, so I'd have to do it. Nerkly is pacing, correct?
Korbos is pacing back and forth.
Or
Nerkly is in the
Kerbos.
chair.
Right. So when he is pacing this way, can I just try to sneak it behind him when he's not looking?
If you wouldn't mind rolling me a stealth check.
Actually, before we do this, I would like to. Can I pick up the note real
Oh,
quick?
with the Mage Hand, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna mage hand and grab that real quick, and then I'm gonna
Mhm.
knock on the door and request Korbos if they would allow me to investigate the room, because I don't want them like getting too terribly annoyed.
So you knock and get Korbos's attention.
Yes.
Sure. He immediately like scuttles over, and you see he has to climb over what seems to be several objects kind of in front of this barred door. And kind of sitting on a chair, leaning forward, he puts his eye kind of in this keyhole, looking at you, and he's like, "Yes, did you find it?
No, but we have a room to investigate. We just
Which
don't
one?
have a key for it. The treasury.
I don't think it's in the treasury. It's been locked. I passed it on the way when I was attacked by the rug.
Is there no way for it to get into the treasury?
I don't think so. The rug was pretty massive, and that's a very small slit for it to have to like shuffle through. I don't think it
But if
could.
it's a shape change, you're going to go through anyways?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion, great, my strongest of.
Of course. You choose to keep talking.
7.
7. He kind of looks at you. He's like, no, that won't do. No.
Okay. So there is no way for us to investigate that room, even for an item that could potentially help find it.
There's nothing in there that can help us. We have like a hat of wizardry for wizards. We have a nothing that can help.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Mhm.
Alright.
I will be pacing again. Please find it. And he kind of shuffles back out of this chair situation, back into the room.
Okay.
He throws around and talking to Nerkly and Gnomish says some things. And they're having like a slight conversation where Nerkly seems a little bit panicked, but Corbo seems uh, erratically calm is the best way I can think to describe it.
Cool. So what do you want to do, Dust?
So I poke everything in here that is soft enough to be poked, and I put everything slightly into torch fire that is too hard to be poked, like wrenches.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I move over to this room, dragging him with me, so I have like authority.
Double Dob. Okay. Sure. Double Dob. She seems to not necessarily want to help. But kind of
I
like,
tell her it's the orders of their kings.
oh, honestly, whatever, and just continues to walk forward with you, setting down this white cloth that they seem to be stitching that seems to have like several clasps across the back of it, and two armholes that don't seem to have like an exit. But she sets this to the side and follows you into this room.
Okay.
So do our two elven associates care to
Yeah.
try anything?
Oh yeah, since they've had quite a few actions.
What have we been doing, Corbo? I think we've
You've been
probably
listening to their rant.
Yeah,
Oh
I
wait,
think
no,
we've
she left.
been bickering.
Yeah, Fibble Seb, he left with Maladin.
Oh,
So you
then
guys
we
are just kind of
probably
in the hallway. With Pugnat.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh, here.
Which
How about we put Sarah over here, and Sarah just doesn't want to go past Pugnat. There we go. That's why she's back here.
I
Kind
think
of as
that
an
makes-
awkward silence fills the group, Pugnat will look up at Layla and he'll be like, it's kind of quiet. Do you have
Yep, it
any
sure is.
good music that you could play?
Sure. Sure I can. And I will. I give Pugnac big thumbs up.
Okay. He was already like looking your direction for like any form of approval, and as you give him this big thumbs up, he like kind of very briskly nods at you. And then he walks up to you and he's like, "So, what are we gonna do?"
That's what I'm trying to think of. I'd like to play my instrument over their conversation.
Okay. Can I ask Bibblestib if there's any way for us to just pick the lock of the treasury door?
If you know how, yeah, it's a lock.
I'm sorry.
Do you have the tools for it?
Lock picking. Oh yeah.
If you give me a couple days, I could make some.
A couple days.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're like finely tuned instruments. I mean, I have to.
It's a piece of metal in a thin line.
Listen, I don't feel like shouting over the music and echoing through these halls.
The rabbits
I can't
yelling.
do it immediately.
Oh no, that was me getting it to use that.
I know. I just thought it would be comedic to think of it like in game.
The rabbit ears with the big ears.
Sure. I mean, hey, if you want to give me like stupid, insane hearing perception, I'm not opposed.
Nah, it's all good.
Okay, so the best way is to get the key. Okay, so is Corbos going to start pacing anytime soon, or is he still chatting away?
He seems to be talking to Corvus for a bit, and then there's this moment where he like takes out one of his gloved hands and like brushes it across Nerkly's cheek, and then he does begin to like kind of go over to this corner.
Okay, so mage hand now while he's not looking to show the note.
Okay, sounds good. It will still be a stealth roll.
All right. Yeah. Nat 1.
So when it fell, and with the shuffling that Corvus did with the chair, it kind of seems to have like the center mass of the paper underneath one of the legs. And as you try to mage hand pull it, the weight on top of this chair seems to rip the note in half.
Perfect. Can I
And
just
the
start?
noise-
Can I just start
Oh.
moving the furniture with mage hand?
The furniture seems to weigh more than 10 pounds. So your
God.
mage hand kind of pulling against one of the legs, seems to willfully kind of fizzle out before kind of like puffing into an air of cloud.
Okay,
Not
okay, I mean,
necessarily shadow. It seems to kind of like just disappear. And there's this brief moment where there's something more to it, like a black darkness before facing out. It reminds you of something.
oh, joy.
Roll sanity.
Yeah, about to have PTSD. All right.
The souls, the
I-
damned, the dead. I'm a failure. No, I'm kidding.
I assume since it was in that one, Narkly didn't see it at all.
Corvo's kind of looking finishing what he's doing, does notice like half a piece of paper. Tries to read it, doesn't understand it because it's ripped in half, and then burns the half that's available to him.
But did Narkly see it?
Nerkly did. Yeah, he heard the rip, kind of noticed it, noticed like something fade away from it. He doesn't seem to really say anything, but he does kind of have a concerned glare on his face.
Actually,
Fibble Sib looks at you and he's like, "Did it work? Did
no, it failed miserably. He didn't even see it. Anyway, how
okay, I'll
long?
go get another parchment." He hops
Yeah,
away.
we're just gonna retry this over and over again.
Theoretically, if anyone else has some actions while Fibblestim gets more parchment.
I would like to go ahead and. Okay, so this is why I needed their authority here. I'm gonna start poking everything in this room, and surreptitiously, while I poke people's clothing, I would also like to prick them a little bit, but make it look like an accident.
Okay. You kind of go from
All
cot
8
to
people in
cot.
this room,
Yeah, cot to cot. Poking at their furniture and shit, and people like start to get up and confused, and then Dabbledob kind of looks at him and is like, "Don't worry, he's if he says something, she says something in Gnomish. We'll put it that way." And then you kind of prick a couple, and they go like, "Ow!" And then a couple kind of like skid away from you a little bit, but you do eventually get a prick on everybody and all the objects in this room.
Okay, and just for the sake of saving time and stuff, I would like to note that I also marked this door with water.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Am I allowed, by the way, to keep using Mage Hand like this?
It is a cantrip, so yes, as long as you have the time to do it.
Okay.
We came over to bug him.
Okay. How do you bug him?
Do you guys have any idea how to pick a lock?
I have an idea.
You want to tell it to Lou real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, what's your idea, Layla?
Okay, I'm whispering it so you guys can't hear.
Perhaps you would be able to whisper more if we were listening to some music. Maybe if you feel like it. I don't.
I give like a thumbs down.
He kind of looks. He like does like the shoulder collapsing and like looks down. Then
Falls to his knees.
Yeah, then he passes on the opposite side of you to stand beside Maladin.
Does anyone here have an ability to get through the locked door or to
Well,
signal to this person? I'm afraid of shooting arrows in for the sake of you maybe hitting
I'm
them.
not. Did I say? Listen, that might have been my first idea.
It was my first idea as well.
Don't bards possess certain charming powers that they could use to persuade people?
Why, yes, they do.
Take the stand.
Yeah, about that.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I can do that.
Pugnat, get out the way for a second. We're gonna
Not over here either. Okay, I'll wait on the overhang.
Falls into the back rooms.
He like walks in, like you hear like a weird noise of him like breaking through like a
Pugnat has left your party.
through like a frame of the wall. He like glitches into a torch and then disappears. Okay, yeah. So what is the plan, Layla?
So who am I charming?
I imagine one of the kings, probably the psychotic one right now.
I'm guessing they're in that room.
You know this.
You guess.
That would really really
I could
best
muster
to
an
avoid
assumption.
I was busy. Okay. Scooch out of the way. I'm coming through.
I'm in the corner as much as I can.
Help. Hold on. Okay. Good enough. And so through the keyhole, I can just see them hanging out.
Yes.
Okay. Which one should I charm? Because I really don't want to do it twice.
The table.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm gonna use charm person.
On.
The one not glued to a table.
Okie dokie. So what is your spell save DC?
13.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to with a 13 as the DC, you see for a moment Corpus begins to cock his head, and his expression begins to lighten. But you see him violently shake his head and kind of snap out of it.
You rolled a
As he
14, didn't you?
he rolled a 14, yes. But with this weird turn of events, you do see him start to like stab everything in the room again, kind of frantically.
Well, guys, I have bad news.
You've angered him.
I'm not talking to you. Lou, it didn't work.
I can see that.
You
Well,
caused this? You hear it through
guys, by guys I mean Lou.
the door.
Does anyone
yeah.
else have an idea?
Through the muffle of the door, you hear, "Stop trying! Just go get the shape changer!"
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the throne room to investigate.
Wait, we have an idea.
No,
Do it while I'm not here. I'm tired of
All right.
failing.
I'm not pretending to be the shape
I'm
changer.
pushing Lou to
I'm
the
going
front.
to be killed. I don't
Actually,
like this plan.
Actually, that's a
Joe!
plan.
Oh, you're not very funny.
Why don't you pretend to be the shape changer then?
Okay.
Are you guys shouting this conversation?
Yes.
Actually, what's
We are shout whispering.
I'm just trying to calculate if it's loud enough. Corvus would hear you actively saying, "Let's deceive the gnome." Absolutely. If you wouldn't mind making an investigation check for me, Chase, while this debauchery happens. Debacle.
It's debauchery.
investigate?
Yes.
16.
A 16. Yeah. Okay. So you seem you investigate the room. The throne seems relatively ornate, while still staying pretty simple. There seems to be nothing that you catch as interesting in this room per se.
All right. What's the door made out of?
Door is made out of wood with metal barricades around it, or like I should say reinforcements. It's like around the rim is a metal so it doesn't like bend or like sink in certain sections, and then a large kind of metal box on the outside that has a clamp going through one door into the other.
So theoretically, there's no way for me to just bust out the wood for us to crouch through.
If that's a good question. I would say if you did enough damage to it, yes.
Okay, well, before I do this, Fibblestib needs to have come back from his task, and I'm
Yes.
gonna yank him aside and be like, "I'm going to bust this door down. I need someone here to just say he did it for a good purpose."
I would advise against that. We don't know if there's a shape changer, I don't know if breaking into our treasury for, well, honestly, me or any of the other gnomes is a very hospitable action.
It is not, but I'm running out of options.
I
Give
mean,
me
there's
options.
listen, all we need to do is find a way to convince Corvos that the shape changer isn't real, or if it is real, go kill it. I don't. Please do not break into our treasury.
All right. How do we convince them there's no shape changer?
Well, if there is one, you can kill it. The other way is just, I guess, persuading him that there's not one. I don't. We've tried to no avail, but like, I don't know.
Oh, Zach, just side note,
Mhm.
was there any flammable liquid on that table, like the mushroom oil that they mentioned that I could have stolen?
No.
Damn. Just because I'd forget if I didn't bring it up now, sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. Can I send Fibblestib to Lou and Layla?
Sure. Why am I going over there?
Maybe you can help them convince the kings.
We have an idea.
Okay then.
I'm not
I
gonna
will.
lie. Get him out of earshot.
We might need Pugna as a
I'm gonna go slash apart the painting because I'm getting real annoyed with these schmucks.
Oh my god.
You do what?
I'm gonna blame it on the rabbit.
Oh my god. Okay, roll an attack against the painting. While we wait on that result, Lou, Layla, you have Fibblestib with you.
We have an idea. We don't need
Jace,
to.
isn't that slightly metagaming?
I don't care. Yeah, I can block off that entrance. I don't care. I would just want to kill them. I want them dead at this point.
Oh my god. Okay. You know what? There's no attack roll. If you want to slice the painting, you can.
Perfect.
As mentioned,
9.
unfortunately, though, a 9 to hit or 9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay, yeah, you slashed the thing up pretty damn good.
Perfect. And I leave before anything else happens.
Okay, sounds good. Great. Another plan. What is it? Just yep. Whole compound. Crazy King. Just yep. What do you got?
Okay, first, just you. I have a fun game you can play. It's called the Quiet Game.
Oh, Layla, what's your plan?
Okay, I need to. Okay, we're whispering this, by the way. It's super secret.
All right, I'm
To
relaying
who?
everything forward.
So
Fibblestib does kind of try to huddle in as well.
that's fine, as long as he's quiet. So the plan is we take an object, we say it's the shape changer, that we trapped it in this form, and that we'll give it to them if they open the door.
Terrible plan.
Why is it terrible?
Without
Why
saying
wouldn't it
anything,
work?
all you do is hear Fibblestib just go.
Why would they want it?
Why wouldn't it work? They would come out to kill it, and then we would win.
They'd tell us to kill it.
And then we'd say, open the door.
And then he would say no.
And then we would say, okay, we're letting it go now. Bye bye.
I mean,
It
And,
might
and
be an
then
act of terrorism.
okay. So you talk to Corvos, and he's whispering. He says,
Is that the one not glued to a table to a
"Yes,
chair?
yes."
Okay.
Nerkly is in the chair.
Okay.
His name's different. Never mind. So you're going to tell him you have it.
Yes.
Tell him to come out, or you're going to put it exactly back where you found it.
Yes.
And
or
then
if it
he
was a small
proceeds.
object, we could threaten to throw it into the keyhole.
I like the way
Are
you
you about
think.
to threaten to shoot the king?
Kill the kings.
Oh my
Okay.
Hey,
God.
you have clear line of sight on the one stuck in the chair that can't move out the way.
Okay. Do we have a small enough item that it can fit through the keyhole?
Okay, so
An
when he
arrow.
stabs, when he attacks this object, and it
Yeah, what's up?
doesn't change.
Yeah. Oh, why would it change?
And it's not in the size to consume a gnome.
Well, why would it change if it's dead? It loses its power. It can't change anymore.
Yes, but shape changers have a natural state that
yeah,
they
but it wouldn't have the energy to go
revert
back
to.
to that stage.
I think it would when it died.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, well,
That's-
we think of something when we get to that point.
Layla, I don't think this one's gonna
Wait,
pan out.
why is it that? Why does it have to be in its natural form to eat a gnome? Why can't that be one of the forms it changed into?
Well, it doesn't have to be to eat a gnome, but if
Okay,
it
and
dies,
then-
it reverts back to this form.
Yeah, so like if it's like a pebble, right? And then it shape changed into a gnome eater, and then it went back to a pebble.
I mean, when a snake eats a rat,
Yes.
it does it. You can see the rat. It doesn't. Never mind.
Yeah, and then it
Where
digests.
where are
and
the
that's
other
fine.
ones? And he just kind of turns around.
Okay, now
I-
that he's
Can I find some
Oh.
tools to break the lock? Or
I
something
would
tiny?
say out of all the turns, it's Dusk's next.
Yeah.
And then we
Uh,
can go Dusk Maladin and then back to the two.
I spend time poking all of the mushrooms that I can reasonably locate, because I'm sure there's a lot of them.
Okay.
I splash water from the river up onto here.
Okay.
And begin moving in this way. Splash
Okay.
water here. And I still am dragging them along with me because they had mentioned that like there were more gnomes over here.
Okay.
So I start heading off that way.
Following you, but not speaking much. The only thing they really have to comment on is every time you stab something, and it's not a shape changer, they go, "Nope, not that one, not that one either. Nope, nope." And
I'm
as
okay
you're
with this.
and as you keep splashing water in places, they're like in another puddle, but just like almost like a condescending comment about everything you do.
I'm okay
But
with that.
yes, okay, sounds good. Maladin.
Is there anything small? I'm talking to Fibblestib at this point. Do you have anything small on hand that can be used as a lockpick that you don't have to take days to make?
Well, I no. I mean,
No.
we have the pencils, but they're made out of wood and carbon. And then the wrenches. No, that won't fit through.
I have a crowbar. Can I try to just break the motherfucker off the lock? It's a metal lock that won't work.
I mean, we have. I mean, if you want to try a crowbar, yet again, you would still be. Why are you
Breaking
wanting
in.
to? Yes, I mean, in all of this relevance, you're just breaking in. I just prefer, if anything, it be without damage. If you want, I mean, I guess you can try Tinker's tools, but that won't be very effective. I'm sure it would be quite difficult, but we have like a little like setter, and we have some tweezers, and
Could you do it for me, as I'm not proficient with tools such as that?
I'll break into our own treasury or try.
Appreciate it.
So he'll like kind of scoop up a box that's like toolbox shaped and begin walking that direction. While I roll, Lou and Layla.
Discuss your new
We have a new
plans.
plan.
Oh
Jesus.
Christ!
Well, actually, we decided it's a bad plan. We do have a plan. It's just a bad plan.
You hear Fibblestip push in one of these objects and immediately hear like a violent snap.
All right. That didn't work. And now something's stuck in the lock, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Can we use tweezers to get it out?
Those
Oh,
were the
good.
teasers.
That would be funny. I would say for the sake of this, he can remove it with the tweezers.
Perfect.
Would make the room look like
Okay.
that might work. Are you sure? We can.
What rooms? Where did the two gnomes get gone at? Where were they last spotted?
Various places. But we'll let Lou and Layla speak first.
We have a new plan.
Oh God.
You
Okay.
keep saying
one's
let them
actually
speak.
Acceptable.
Okay.
It won't get 1 out of 2 kings killed like our last plan.
It won't get them killed. It might get us Nothing bad will happen. We might be exiled.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's the conversation you're having with each other.
Yes, it is.
Very quietly.
Okay.
We've learned our lesson.
Good.
How big of a image can I make with prestidigitation?
So prestidigitation is
Prestidigitation.
mainly effects. I don't think you can make an illusion. However, if you had minor illusion, but the thing with minor illusion is you can't really change its state all too well. I don't think, like, first of all, it would only be an image, not a sound. But
I
then
mean,
you
the
would
thing
have
is,
to,
I
like,
could make a real fire,
I can make it stink.
but I feel like that's a bad idea.
Can I interrupt and ask if you can make an illusion of a mimic in there, or at least an item moving to trigger him to where he might just run out?
No, because you're not there.
Okay.
And if he spoke up loudly, he'd probably overhear it.
What's lighting the room in there?
a few torches on the wall that use the same oil.
Okay, well, I can snuff those out, and I will.
Wait, what? What are you doing? Oh, you're snuffing them.
I like how long that takes Zach to like
She's
register.
sniffing the torches.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, it kind of got soft for me for a minute, so I didn't exactly understand. Okay, yeah. So one at a time, the torches seem to go
Oh, wait,
out.
the range is 10 feet. Never mind.
Okay, they do not.
Dang it. Okay, what's your next plan?
I
You know what? Just go for it. Just do your thing. I think you've got this.
I could burn a door down, I guess, but
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Do we have any ideas? Then we don't have time to think of a good one. We just need a idea.
I'd like to walk over to the others.
What do we have?
More ideas than you.
I have plenty of ideas. Thank you very much.
Well, you know my idea in my
what
head,
is
you
it,
just haven't
please?
heard it.
I think we've already asked with please. I think we've already tried please.
Have you tried pretty, please?
God. Get me out of here.
How do they
Okay.
how do they get food and drinks in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do that? You know what? We could try to convince them, like, hey, you're gonna die of starvation in there.
Okay.
That's not
I'm
okay.
gonna let Lou take this one. I think he's got it.
My persuasion is not nearly as good as yours.
Yeah, but they already don't like me.
Okay. You know what? I'll go up to the door.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, quick question for you. How are you going to...
Me first. Is the shape changer dead?
We're working on it. In the...
No, you're not. You're talking to me
Our
through a door.
companions are working on it. We're standing guard here so it doesn't sneak through.
Whoa,
Oh,
Lou,
good,
Lou, Lou.
good call. Good call.
Yes, yes. Yes. All right. So I'm just curious, how are you supposed to get food through there?
Well, I have a chest in the corner with our bread. I took
That bread's gotta get moldy.
no, the mushrooms actually increase with flavor as the mold occurs.
Ew.
They age like fine cheese.
And you're not concerned about the food like you've already ruled out that that's not the shape changer.
Yes, I have stabbed every piece of bread.
Perfect.
Everything in this room.
Hmm.
Updating the marking.
I will say one. If you guys have one more question or phrase you'd like to say, and then we'll move on to dust.
And water. Do you have a water source?
Yes, we have water. Okay, moving on. Dust.
Okay, yeah, that's I got nothing else.
Kitchen stab.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Second verse, same as the first.
Which is, what are you asking for?
I would like to do the same thing I did in the sleeping chamber.
Oh, I see.
Sorry,
Let's
just
see.
trying to save time here.
Oh, I got you. I'm trying to see if the door is locked or
It
not.
shouldn't be locked. There's no square on it. Because all the other doors that are
I'll
locked have a
say-
little symbol on them.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll say with Dabbledob, with you, you're able to enter anyway with no question. And you do the stabbing thing, clinking against all the metal contraptions they have within the kitchen, and no dice.
Okay. What about the back room?
Which back room? Oh, that one. What is that room?
So no, there's nothing in there.
Okay, yeah. So this room is full of small wooden crates. Every time you open one, there seems to be a loaf made from the green mushrooms. Also, seems to be some grain and like a few nuts and berries in there as well.
Okay, well, let's assume I spend my time cooking all of them. Also,
Okay.
do I see any of the red mushrooms in the kitchen area at all?
There is that one that is actively squeezing out this oil, using a presser.
Do I see any of the vials of oil?
Yeah, you see he's gone through 2 or 3 of the stalks, so there's about 8 vials there.
I would like to. How do I say this? What's the term here?
Steal.
No, I am going to requisition those with the authority of the king for the betterment of the entire village.
Don't set everything on fire. Make more, and then yeah, you get away with it.
Nice. Okay, I'm assuming it's going to take a minute for me to poke every loaf of bread, so you can probably move to somebody else.
Paladin.
I'm running out of ideas here. What about you, Fibblestiff? Any more ideas?
Honestly, Chase, I don't know why you're stuck on the treasury so much. I think you just want the money.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's more than likely where they're keeping anything to kill the dragon, if they have anything at all.
Ah,
So that's why, like, I've been doing this because obviously you're running through all the rooms. I'm going for the room that's locked. I'm serving 2 purposes. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe there's something that can help the king. Maybe
I'm
there's
just
something
going
to
through
kill the
process
dragon.
of elimination because I don't want a metagame.
Yeah.
Zach has already given us all the information we need to know, like, what it is.
That is correct. Yes.
Chase, are you okay?
I just want to bust this fucking door down. That's right.
I know. That's what I'm assuming.
What about you, Fibblestiff? Any more ideas?
Other than, and he's still rubbing his nostrils. He's like, other than the 2 suggestions now.
Okay. Hey, can we fake an item moving? I'm talking to these 2 now. Can we fake an item moving so he gets scared that it's in there, and then he'll start opening the door for us, trying to get out?
You can do Layla. It is. I
Perfect.
don't want to. Layla,
Okay.
please. Layla.
Layla, no.
I want to hang out with Pugdad at this
Layla,
rate.
please. Yeah, he's just sitting on the cliff. He seems actually kind of gloomy.
How you doing, man?
Which is difficult because he has still like these tiny little motes of light that are like fluttering around him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang out with him.
Okay, sounds good. Dust,
Yes.
go ahead.
Begin moving into the not all suspicious hallway.
Okay.
What do I see when I get to this room?
So it's a little bit dimly lit, but in the back you see a mechanical claw kind of sticking out from that corner. Other than that, to the left you see about the same with like a metal claw and a couple legs sticking out that seem to me made out of like wood and brass or iron, very crude metal.
I would like to requisition my uh unhappy confidant Dabbledob about what the fuck those are.
These are the barrel crabs.
We were told about these.
You
See?
were, I wasn't.
All right, so
I
barrel
thought you were there.
crabs. They'll walk in and kind of hop up on this one. And you see, she opens a wooden hatch at the very top and kind of climbs in it. It does resemble a crab quite a
As
bit.
she's saying that, I want to walk around and poke both of them and possibly anything else that might be in here.
Okay, so you poke the one in the back, nothing happens. You poke the one that she's actively like climbing into, and you hear cogs and different wheels moving as it kind of stands upright and the claws begin to move. And you do hear Doubled Up going, "Yep," and this is how it works, and this is a lever for that, and the arm clumps to the
And if
ground.
you think there's a shapeshifter on the loose, why don't you walk everywhere in these?
I don't think there's a shapeshifter on the loose. I think that Corvus has gone crazy.
And so you haven't tried to use this to break down the door.
No need. We are doing fine. If he decides to starve themselves, it's unfortunate, but I have things to tinker on.
Fair enough, that works.
And she promptly deactivates it and climbs back out.
Okay. Then moving on here. I assume
Okay,
it's somebody else now. Yeah.
yes, yeah. But going in that room, you do still see two gnomes chilling, and then one that's handcuffed and. Or, I'm sorry. No, you guys. Yeah, you gave them the straitjacket, didn't you?
No, they just handed me
Okay.
manacles to throw on them.
Oh, okay. Then the manacles are still there. You do see Factory still like wiggle worming her way towards the crossbow mechanism, and you see Pog, who still has a hand on the chain leading to the foot manacles, drags her back before switching hands as not to get tired. Who's next?
We have an idea.
Okay.
Is you leave. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to like leave Layla here, I think.
Okay.
Layla can guard. I'll be like, okay, my friend here is going to stand guard. Very trustworthy, just has an attitude problem. I'm very good at this.
All right. As we fade away from the doorway as Lou moves, all you hear is "Go kill the," and you keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay, what is Lou doing, and then Layla? Where are
It's
you
like,
going?
Lou, you
I'm
want to hang out
gonna-
with us?
I want to hang out with like Pugnat.
Why?
He's honestly he's getting less on my nerves than you are.
I got ideas.
You had annoyances.
So I see three adventurers tangling their feet off of a cliffside onto
Yeah.
a workshop table. Layla.
I want to lie to them, but I shouldn't.
What does
I'm-
Layla do?
I'm keeping my back to them. I don't want to
Okay.
I don't want them to talk to me. I'm just
Okay.
here to do a job.
Okay, Dust.
As I go through that room, I poke stuff, obviously. And then I make it to the definitely not where the shapeshifter is barrel room.
Okay. Sounds good. So what are you going to be doing?
Poke. I assume it's only the barrels in the room.
Correct, yeah. They have shelving units, but they're pretty sturdy and large.
I would like to poke the barrels in order of which I can reach them.
Okay, so I'll say
Moving
you...
counterclockwise around the room.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll say you poke the first three barrels, unless anyone else has absolutely anything they're gonna do, then we can just stick with us.
He can just poke them all for all I care at this point.
Okay, so you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the I'm being attacked news.
Sounds good. You walk in the room,
Oh,
you poke the barrel to the right of the entrance with your dart. And while it seems to kind of chip into it as you would, you have a little bit of difficulty pulling back on the dart. And as you kind of pull away, there seems to be an adhesive coming from this barrel to the edge of the dart.
Adhesive?
Yes, it seems to be a sticky, clear substance that is rather sweating from this barrel, coming from the barrel somehow.
Okay. So I'm not being attacked instantly?
No.
I would like to ask Double Dob if there's a reason that there should be a sticky liquid on the outside of the barrels.
It could be the purple mushroom wine.
Wouldn't that be purple?
Uh, yeah.
Mm. I'd like to pour one of the vials of fire liquid on this thing,
Okay.
and then use my fire starter.
Sounds good. As you pour onto it this hold on. Oh, wrong room. Hold on. Uh, sorry, I'm reading.
You're fine. I will begin erasing our notations. Yeah, and to be clear, just for reference for anyone who didn't catch it, he said the last person who went missing was part of the barrel crew. But I already knew earlier that there was one extra barrel in this room that there should be, because whenever I was organizing them around. So I didn't want to like go directly here.
Yeah, halfway through I kind of Control-C, Control-V went into the room. Okay, let's see.
Are you trying to see like how much damage the little fire liquid should do?
No, we're going to roll initiative here, I feel.
Oh, we're on a different initiative? Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone gonna scream to notify us? Because there's literally no way for us to know right now.
Okay, so what'd you roll, Dust?
10.
Ooh, okay, what's your dexterity modifier?
+5.
Wait a minute, does it have a dexterity modifier? Because it might be faster than what I think it is. Yes, okay, so as you begin to uncork this liquid and pour it on this thing, immediately from like the side of this barrel, this time not it starts as like this clear liquid you saw, but then begins to quickly turn purple as this weird nudgel pops out and attacks you.
Okay. Do I have a reasonable enough amount of time to use my rabbit hop to jump 10 feet away?
I will say no because it did roll it initiative before you. So since we're in initiative, it's kind of unless that's like a reaction you have.
I forget if it's a free action or not. Or not a free action, but like a bonus action. I don't remember. Hold on.
I don't believe it is.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, then no, you cannot.
Okay.
So what is your AC?
AC?
Yes,
Armor class.
armor class.
16.
Okay, it is 16. So the pseudopod kind of comes out, and you're able to quickly kind of maneuver to the left or right as I will say you're next, but I will say at that point Dabbledob kind of shouts. I will say that only the gnomes really hear it. You guys
Can
on the other
I
side just hear like a faint echo of something.
can I maneuver to my right back into the hallway then? If I can go left or right?
Yes, you can. You will take an attack of opportunity.
Oh wait, no, I can wait then. I thought you said that I move like to the left or right. So I was
Oh
assuming.
no, like in a dodging action, like the pseudopod shoots
Oh,
at you and you
okay.
like dodge it.
I just okay, just like
Flavor
shifting where I'm.
text.
Okay, never mind
Yes,
then.
correct.
I can wait. I thought you ignore me.
All good. Other than that, you do see this barrel begin to hobble forward towards you, filling this. Well, where were you? Were you on the purple dot or here?
I was like halfway between is where I was sitting.
Okay, which one do you want to be in?
I feel like I would have had to go onto the inner one to order
Okay.
to do that.
Sounds good. Then it will just hobble one space that direction. But it
Okay.
is your turn.
I would like to take this step back here, and how long would it take for me to throw all those vials of liquid like on the floor and stuff and light them on fire? Like, would I be able to do that this turn?
No, I would say like each vial is one action. Or like the action and bonus action is like getting the vial ready, like on it, and then trying to light it.
Did that one vial actually pour onto it?
I will say no, just due to how initiative falls.
Well, I would like to tell Dabbledob to let everybody know that we have found the shapeshifter.
Okay, sounds good. As you take that step back and turn your gaze to speak to them, it will use its reaction to.
Oh, I'm not turning.
Oh, I got you. Well, you did step back though, right? Out of its
I
range.
did step back, yeah. I'm just not
Okay.
turning.
Okay, all good.
I'm
Kind of
not
keeping
taking
your
my eyes off of it.
okay, sounds good. Keeping your eyes on it, but talking to Double Dob. Double Dob understands, but as you're kind of in a moment of disposition, the pseudopod launches out at you once more and hits. You take 5 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are grappled. So I think with the grappled action setting your movement to 0, I don't think you take that step. So you're still here, but you do get your message across to Double Dob.
Okay.
And I guess I will roll initiative for Double Dob just to see. Okay, damn.
Do I still have my attack action for this turn?
You do, yes.
Well, if I'm grappled now, I would like to use my flurry of blows to try to make it release me.
Okay, so you get one attack as your action, and then as your bonus action, 2 extra punches.
Okay, so how do I roll this in the D&D
So
Beyond?
so under your actions, you can use your main weapon for the first attack, and then the other 2 are going to be your unarmed strike.
Okay. Wait, isn't it different for flurry of blows? Because that's an act. Oh, I see what you mean. So I use the quarterstaff for the first one, and then I
Yes.
use flurry of blows twice.
You use a key point to activate Flurry of Blows, which gives you, as a bonus action, 2 extra unarmed strikes.
Okay, I see. It has like in the D&D Beyond things, there's actually a button next to it, but it's the same thing as my unarmed strike is damage wise. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So I roll 1 quarterstaff.
Uh-huh.
As a curiosity here, because there's a simple and a versatile thing here,
Uh-huh.
and they have different damage. Like, why would I ever not use the one that's a D8 instead of a D6?
So the D6 is if you're like dual wielding, so you have the quarterstaff in one hand and something else in your other. The versatile one is when you're two-handing it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I'll say for this sake, since you're using an arm strike, you can smack it really hard with like the quarterstaff using both hands, and then you kind of like, let go and punch it twice. So you can use the D8.
Okay. Let's see. So 1 quarterstaff, 8 damage, and then you said 2 flurry of blows?
Yes.
Eight, 6, and 6. So that would be 20.
Did you roll attacks for both of those?
Uh,
You have
yeah,
to roll
those
an
were-
attack.
that
Those
was
are-
all attack. I didn't roll hit because I thought since I'm grappled, it would like I can't dodge.
No.
Did I roll hit as well?
Yeah, you have to hit with them.
Oh, okay. Do I roll for all 3 of them?
Yes.
25 for the quarterstaff.
Okay, so you deal 16 damage because that's a natural 20.
Okay. 23 for the first unarmed strike.
Okay, so it does take that 6 points of damage.
23 again for the second unarmed strike.
Jesus.
Okay, so another -6. Gotcha.
Dust is
Hey, I
gonna
don't
kill
fuck around when
this.
it comes to murder chase.
Dust is gonna kill this before we even know about it.
Okay, how much was that again? So that you said it was 16 plus 12? So that'd be 28?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me hold on.
Did it release me?
It did not. It seems like using brute force does not let it make it let go of you. You will probably have to pry yourself off of this. creature too. Where is the, why can't I roll dice? Where is that?
Dust, how did you get like the top amount you could 4 times in a row?
Well, that's easy, Chase. Just get good.
What the fuck?
See, hold on, let me do something real quick. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I did end up distracting you after you rolled Dabble Dob's initiative, so I'm not sure what they're up to.
you're good.
Okay.
I'm just doing quick math. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So you do the hits. Double use their action and bonus action to run.
Interesting. I question his running away from the guards, but okay.
But the for the party, you hear this. What was like a faint sound turns into like a very echoey shout.
Let's go investigate.
We probably better look into that. Like, Layla, get over here. Why? I heard a shout. It's probably important.
How important?
Get over
You know,
here.
I somewhat regret like pouring water all over the floor.
We're just gonna
That
slip
is-
on it when we run off.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's has to be a thing. I am so sorry.
That's fine. We're all just gonna look like idiots as we all of us just slip and slide into the fans and get chopped. Our rabbit killed us.
Our fun time in Gnomengard. Whee!
All right.
I went to Nomengord. I'll go with this crappy T-shirt.
Yeah, facts. Okay,
I'm
so
not
see. Okay, so since you are kind of adhered to this thing, it kind of pulls you in with this pseudopod that seems to be attached to you, and around it you see a ring of teeth appear, and apparently it has a taste for rabbit. So
Okay.
you take. So it rolled above your AC. Which one's a D8? That one. Oh God, math.
One with 8 sides.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of acid damage. As the teeth seem to lightly pierce your skin, but then you feel it secrete something that seems to burn the flesh around the wound. It is your turn now. Yeah, and then everyone go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Does it seem at all weakened by the first attack I did?
Yeah, you're breaking wood off of it, and instead of this wine you were promised on the inside, you seem to see purple skin that seems to be bruising from the initial strikes you're doing. So it does seem to be taking damage.
Okay. But it's still hardy enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure on the ruling of this. How do I disengage from the grapple?
So you will have to use your action to combat it. So it'd be your strength, athletics, or acrobatics against its athletics.
Could I try and use my what was it? Strength, athletics, or acrobatics? I'd like to try
Yes.
acrobatics if I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
17.
Okie dokie. 17, you do break from its grasp.
Okay. How?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, you have to roll at disadvantage. So roll one more
Okay.
time.
21.
Yeah, with a 17, you get out. So your speed is now your usual speed, but you are no longer grappled to it.
Okay.
One thing you notice is it most likely will have a more difficult time biting you because it's not placing you in a specific spot.
Okay. How large are each of these tiles again? 5 feet.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to begin moving away then. So fine.
Okay, are you using anything to disengage?
I would like to use my rabbit hop.
Does that allow you to disengage?
I don't know. As a bonus action, I can jump 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, that works too. So yeah, so you leap 10 feet of your movement using that. Kind of kicking off that barrel in front. You almost see it begin to generate another pseudopod, but as you escape very quickly, it seems to dissipate.
Oh joy.
Yeah.
So I've already used my action for this turn, right?
Correct, yes.
Damn.
Action and bonus action, but you should still have like 30 feet of movement.
40 feet.
We'll use 10 of it in the bunny hop.
No, the bunny hop is its own thing.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you still have 40.
Damn. I guess there goes my plan to drench the doorway in oil. 5, 40.
Yeah.
I would like, now that I've reached my maximum distance, I would like to alert them to the situation, or abridge them as to it.
Okay, so you shout something in common. The one that's been speaking in common speaks it in Dwarvish or Gnomish to the other one. And you hear an exasperated answer, followed by your translator going, fuck that. And then
I would like to tell them just to release the crazy crossbow bitch.
okay, sure. So they will begin doing that. Did you guys roll initiative, the rest of you?
17.
Okay, 17. Awesome. So you get to so far move first. Who just spoke and what did they say they had?
8, and I'm about to roll for because Layla's not here right now. It'll just be a minute, but it's an 8 for Lou and an 8 for Layla.
Nice.
Nice. Which of you has a higher dex modifier?
Let's see. I have
I'm assuming
plus
Lou.
3. Yeah, I have a higher dex.
Sounds good. So you go before them. Sounds good. Maladin, you're top of the order.
Okay. I'm just gonna start rushing over there, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. Do you tread through the water?
Yeah.
Can I leap over the water? Just step over it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Since they are smaller fucking puddles.
But wait, isn't there a staircase right after it, though?
Yeah, there is.
Fucking rabbit.
Make an athletics roll.
Oh my god.
Not acrobatics to see if he falls down the stairs?
It's more. I'm saying athletics over acrobatics because it's less of like a dexterity feat and just like leaping over.
13.
That makes sense.
You are fine.
Perfect. I have no idea how
as-
much distance I should be covering here.
It should be 30-ish. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you have one more space. Yeah.
And then
Unless you
can I
want to use your
dash?
action. Yes, you can.
Yeah, just to be clear, those blades are still off, right?
I was just about to get to that. As you approach the blades, they do seem to be up and spinning once more.
Well, we
Uh,
saw the little thing that they used to turn it off with.
Yes, they used a mage hand, which is an action.
And you just dashed. That's funny.
I mean, how did they turn it on again from this side? Because we walked through it, didn't we?
Yeah, so they seem to have flipped the lever up, and after a certain amount of time, it's whether the weight or an internal mechanism has flipped the lever back down and activated the blades.
Okay. Well,
Followed by
I'm gonna say like I'm pretty much done there.
Dabbledob running, and then it
Hmm.
is the mimic's turn.
Little
So
turd.
it is a mimic.
Yeah. Which is out of view of all of you, so you don't know what it does.
What are you gonna do? Throw a fog of war over it?
How do I do that? That's a good.
You click. You see the blue thing, F3, and then there's a fog of war section that looks like some black clouds. It's F3.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and you just drag that over it.
I think you'll still see
Uh-oh.
it though.
You just fog of war the map.
The entire map? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
How do I delete this? There we go. I think. Everything is frozen.
When we're part of a team.
Why the hell did everything have to reload? Okay.
Everything reloads every time you reset time.
Oh. Yeah, so she was yeah, on the staircase. Thank you.
Well, it was worth a try.
Let's see. Does this work?
No.
Now it's fog of war that you're looking for.
I know, I was
It's
trying
just-
to there's the hidden block, so I was trying to hide it.
Yeah, no, hidden is usually used for like hands and stuff.
Oh. So can you still see the objects inside?
No.
We can't see the board anymore either.
Can you lift
Oh my
it?
god.
Can you lift the
Hold
key?
on. Can you
Uh,
right click on it and elevate its position?
Let me see.
I do think fog of war would be more apt to this though.
I know, but I'm trying to see which one doesn't fog the entire map.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of elevation. I think it has to be higher up.
Yeah. Because I think you're accidentally clipping onto the map, which fogs it too.
Well, I think its default like position is low enough to be touching anything beneath it. So
Hold on. If I do that, does that raise it? No. Maybe.
it's fine. We can just we can just act like knowing that we don't know where it is. It's fine.
Okay, because I was gonna say that it moves. So we'll get to, I have an idea. We'll get to that later. Dust, it's your turn.
Okay. So what happens with the crossbow people? Have they like let her go or what?
Yes, we'll say that she has been let free.
Also,
Okay.
nice booga.
I would like to just step out of the way of
Okay.
the crossbow, but
Uh-huh.
still be close enough that I can attack it if I need to.
Okay, good call.
Or like jump behind them if it tries to jump at me. Like I'm trying you know what I mean? Just try to be in like a I guess I should be all the way back here then. That makes the most
Tactical
sense.
position.
Oh,
Sounds good.
actually, can I pour one of the oils before I move? Like,
Yeah.
do I have time to light it on fire as well?
I would say action and bonus action, yes.
That works.
Good. Yeah, good. I was about to do the same thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang out all the way back here though, because I'm not looking too good right now.
Okay, I'll also say that they have like an initiative 10 order. So Factoria will mount it, and then Ella and Pog are standing out of the way. And then we'll wait for Lou and Layla. Because I don't know what they're doing.
I am running top speed. Pugnat, come on.
Okay. Recruiting followers. Absolutely. So which path do you take? Do you take like through the cot area, or do you go towards the route towards the bridge?
What do you think? Towards the bridge.
Towards the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad
if you-
idea.
Yeah,
Water puddle.
Yeah.
Hop over
If you
it.
fail your athletics here, you fall down the stairs. If you fail your
Okay.
athletics over here, you fall off a cliff.
Yeah, like I think tumbling down the stairs is a little
Okay, absolutely. If you wouldn't mind making an acrobatics check.
do this. I'm great at acrobatics. You're gonna fall. Shh.
Nat 1.
An 11.
An 11. Okay,
Close
you make
enough.
Yeah.
it. But that's the end of your movement unless you're using your action to speed forward.
Good. What else am I gonna use your action? What else am I gonna use my action for? Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, so you are standing beside Maladin.
Like, you know what's going on?
Layla, are you doing the same?
Yes.
Okey-doke. What path do you take?
The same one. Have to call
All right.
for it.
Sounds good. If you wouldn't mind moving yourself.
I don't know how
Makes it to the puddle and just stands in it, because that's the end of the movement.
stands in the puddle. So that's static. How many is 30? Is it 6 spots? I think.
Yes, 6 spots is 30 feet.
Okay, I'm here. But then I can double if I use my action for it, right?
Correct, yes. So you get another 6 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm at the top of the stairs.
You get two more, I thought. Like down here.
To the bottom of the stairs.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Bottom of the stairs. All
and
right.
and Fibblestib just is like, the door is yet to be opened.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, y'all got it. Like,
He's still picking the lock.
nah. You kind of pass through that hallway. You see him for a split second, and he's doing like that the rally race like hand motion forward kind of deal. Like, go get him. Okay. Pugnet's turn.
Pugnat rolls acrobatics.
Uh,
Slides, snaps his
He
neck.
gets to the puddle, looks at it, and then he steps into it. And gets there. All right, Maladin, your turn.
All right, mage hand.
Awesome, sounds good. So you summon Mage Hand, flip the lever. The blades seem to stop functioning, go back into the wall. This area is now clear for you.
Cool. I'm gonna rush as far as
For
I can.
him. Oh no.
2, 3, 4, 5.
30.
So like right here.
Yeah. And then if you have a bonus action to dash, you can do that. Or if you have like want to use your second, no, I'm sorry, it's not second wind, it's the other ability that gives you another action.
Once for a short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain. Yeah, I can only do short rest.
That's second wind. You should have another ability that probably isn't on the action bonus action sheet. It might be on your features. Can't remember what it's called, or I would directly tell you.
Action surge?
Yeah, that one. If you wanted to gain another action to move, or
I
if you
feel like
just
I
wanna
already
stand.
used that.
Okay,
Did I
then you
already
don't
use that?
have it. I don't think so, unless you used it at the crossbow fight
I don't think I did.
to like get another grapple check off.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, speaking of features, did those 2 flurry of blows use both my key points?
Used 1 key point.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a key point to use flurry of blows, which gets you 2 extra strikes.
Screw it. Action surge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here.
All right. That's Malin. Dabbledob moves out of the way and just starts breathing heavily. It is Mimic's turn. Shuffling occurs. Dust, it's your turn.
I would like to ask the 2 guards if they have any sort of healing anything.
Through the translation, everything, both of them, signs lead to no.
Okay, I'm trying to think here. Would I like what exactly are my injuries?
It's mainly just superficial and or aesthetics. I would just say like a bite wound that made you lose hit
Superficial
points.
and or aesthetic. I am lost 2/3 of my health.
I mean, maybe. I'm just saying. It's your choice to interpret how they look. The main thing is you lose health.
I would like. Do I know how long that fire is going to stay lit with just that oil?
No, but the torches, you have not seen the torches refilled your entire time here.
Okay. So I'm not gonna waste another one of those. What do I mean? I'm a rabbit person. I would like to start licking my wounds.
Okay, sounds good.
That's all I'm doing.
They taste acidic. Moving to Lou.
It will be a moment.
I'm assuming it's just gonna be rush forward, but
I'm gonna say at this point, just like you can just rush everyone forward, I guess.
I could. I know what Pugnet's doing. Layla, if you know what you're gonna do, that's awesome.
Well, I'm going to just rush forward.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
don't leave Pugnat in the middle of the blades, please.
No, he used his action to dash.
You're gonna rush into the puddle?
All right, so you move forward. Are you going the puddle path or the other puddle path?
The puddle path.
All right.
I love the options here.
If you wouldn't mind making an athletics check to leap the puddle, or you can slow down and it will be rough terrain.
Oh, I'm making. Oh, I got a 9. Also,
Oh,
assume that you rushed forward.
Oh, yes.
okay, sounds good. Let me roll ankle damage.
Oh, great. I died.
You sprained your ankle.
Did you? No, I fell down the stairs.
You take 1 point of damage as you feel you sprain your ankle.
Does
but
spraining your ankle affect movement at all?
No.
Okay.
You
like,
move
tweaked it,
5
yeah.
feet slower.
So you get right to the edge of the blades. If Lou is rushing forward, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So you're right behind Maladin. Okay, and then it is Maladin's turn.
All right.
I just realized that the music stopped.
Oh, we haven't been able to hear it this whole time anyway. It's fine.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
no,
hear
you
it.
have to use the MP3 player. We
I
can't
thought I
hear the.
synced them, but apparently not.
That doesn't I've never had that work before.
Oh, unfortunate.
Like every session you've synced them up, I've just heard nothing.
So just been, yeah, okay, sounds good. We need to figure that out.
Real quick. Double Dub, where are we going?
The wine room.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
I can hear that now.
Yeah,
Is that the regular MP3?
yeah, it's just regular MP3
Okay.
music,
I
which
think
I'm
I'm
guessing
going,
is not copyright claimed. If I
I
could,
think I'm going to dash to right here, not necessarily in
I
the
mean-
hallway, but just
I'm pretty sure Chase has his music turned off anyway.
Okay,
yeah, I do. Don't worry.
fair enough.
So yeah, I want to dash right there.
Okay.
That way I can see down the hallway.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Double Dog breathes. Mimic shuffles. Dust, your turn.
It occurs to me that there is another exit to that room, but I
mean,
covered it in water. It should be safe.
We also would have seen it, I imagine, from our traversal over here.
Yeah, if it were a barrel.
Would we not have just seen movement?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
How likely is my water skin to be able to put out this fire should I need it to?
Saying that you splashed most of your water skin out.
I refilled it when I passed the lake. But then again, I did
and
like
then you-
splatter it like 2 more times after that, yeah.
Correct, yes.
Probably shouldn't block the other entrance with fire.
Probably not.
Can I ask one of the guards to guard this entrance in case it tries to come around behind us?
Sure. One skittishly stands in the doorway.
Actually, I would like to ask one of them to guard this side and the other one to go alert the kitchen.
Okay, so the one that speaks Gnomish sticks behind, and the other one will work.
Nice, I get the one that can't talk to me.
Sounds good. Is that all?
Wait, how much movement do I have?
40 per turn.
Damn, I can't reasonably. If I hijacked one of these things, how much movement does it have?
Let me look at the crab stats.
These have the stats of the literal crab.
They have their own stats.
Okay, I was about to say, maybe I don't want that.
I don't think it's better than what you have, but
Well-
it might be.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I can reasonably, like, hijack that and make it back before the fight breaks out.
Oh, I see. Let's see.
Actually, you know, fuck it. You don't need to bother looking it up. I'm just going to tell them I'm going to go get one of those.
Okay.
25.
How do you
30,
play?
35, 40.
Pretty much just organize who's
Uh,
going to go first when a fight's going out, and then we have stat sheets to tell us what we're going to be doing.
Okay, I still have 10 movement left after I make it there after dashing.
Okay, sounds good. So do you climb inside the crab?
Yes.
Okay, you see a bunch of cranks and levers. One seems to be in the center that has like four sections it can go into. And then two levers on each side that seem to probably control the arms. Along with a button
Okay.
on top, which pinches the claws together.
So it's already turned on, or do I need to look for the?
I would say you just hop in and turn it on.
Okay.
So instead of 10 movement speed, you now have 15.
Okay. So. Oh, I have to stay behind them, I guess. Oh well. Or does the crab get his own dash?
I don't believe it does.
Darn.
As it is not physical, I cannot push its own limits. All right, Lou, running forward.
Correct.
I'd recommend just stopping in front of me in front of the hallway.
Do you listen to him?
Wait. Okay, repeat it. So I
Like,
can.
stop right here.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, sounds good. Layla, moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, plug that. Gets there. All right, Maladin.
All right. Rushing in. Hopping over Lou.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see.
All right. Your dice rolling, so I assume I am being attacked.
No.
You're probably looking away from it with how long it's had to move.
Yeah, I guess I should technically just go and check over here first.
I mean, you don't know though.
Yeah.
You were just told to go to the wine room.
Well, it's been a few minutes since we heard that first yell.
That's true as well. Okay, so you see a room full of barrels. You see some weird clear fluid sitting here, followed by some purplish goo that seems to be resonating from that barrel.
Cool. So, with bonus actions, we can attack, correct? Because my main action was moving, right?
If you dash and move 60 feet, then yes. If you didn't move 60 feet, you still have your action. You just
Okay,
have 30
so
movement.
I still have my action. Although I'd have to arm myself with a bow and arrow, wouldn't I?
I mean,
You
yeah.
can stow and switch your weapons like once for free. If you have a bow on you.
I have a crossbow light, and I also have a longbow.
It's your choice.
We shall switch to the longbow.
Okay, sounds good. What are you doing?
How do I switch to the longbow?
You
there it
You
is.
go into your inventory and click the little box beside it so it pops up on your attack.
There we go. I'm going to aim at that barrel and I'm going to shoot it. The one that suspiciously has purple liquid coming out of it.
All right, sounds good. If you would roll an attack.
Like,
the
hit.
one that has half its wood missing and is obviously not a barrel anymore.
Yeah, so the hit DC there?
So I will say that this barrel does look normal.
I thought you said I broke like some of the wood off.
Correct.
Oh, it's healed up. Oh, that's not good.
It's either healed up or changed its appearance again or something. You do not know.
So, hit slash DC?
Yes. So it's the same thing with the long sword
9.
where you 9 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You miss the barrel.
Damn.
Unfortunate indeed.
So,
Do you have anything else you'd like to?
1 arrow.
Yep. Okay.
Darn.
And we will skip Dabbledob and question mark Dust. It's your turn and your troops.
Oh, well, I'm assuming that they are just going to move farther onto there, so I can get past
Sure.
them now, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. You said I still have 15 movement?
Yep.
Okay.
Tactical Dungeons and Dragons.
I think that's all I can really do this turn.
Okay, sounds good. Lou, your turn. You watch Maladin turn the corner, pull out a longbow, and then fire into the room.
Yeah, if I can stand like beside
How the did I not hit a single
Paladin,
barrel?
like also fire my longbow.
Sounds good. You can stand in front of him or behind him.
If I stand behind him, can I fire like over his head and not hit him?
Yes, I would say so, since you're like within close range of him.
Okay, yeah, behind him then.
How did
I
I
like to
miss
keep
every
my
single
distance.
barrel?
Yeah, no, he's like kneeling to fire. You know, like getting on
Sure,
one knee.
yeah. That or like to say you're like, hey, crouch, and
Yeah.
somehow you
Ah,
coordinate a way to not shoot him in the ass.
yeah.
So which barrel are you aiming at?
I can ask him, okay, which one are we shooting?
The one that I don't think you have line of sight for.
Oh no.
I'll say you have sight of like these 5 barrels. I'm being generous.
So the one to the right.
Front
Okay.
and to the right.
Shooting at that one then.
All
Yes.
right.
That is okay, 21.
Okay, with the supreme accuracy, you pull back. You have a longbow, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you pull it back and you fling it towards this barrel and hit it dead in center, and you see it actually punctures and goes into the barrel.
Ring
And
it.
out.
Did she just throw her bow?
No, the arrow. The arrow do that. But
Yeah.
puncturing the barrel, falling inside, and then from that hole you see a purple liquid start pouring out of it.
Awesome. And
Well,
that does
That's some delicious wine gone.
yummy. 6 damage? Alright.
Okay, the barrel is pretty fucked up. It kind of
Awesome.
caves in on that side, and you do see it's empty, other than this fluid that seems to be pouring out of it.
Alright.
So not that one.
It's still an
trying to knock-
obstacle in your way.
I'm trying to knock this on its side.
Oh, I see. Okay. But if you pick it up, I think it's gonna. Yeah.
Damn it, you're right. Yeah.
Hold on.
You can't
Yeah,
draw on
there
it.
you go. That's good.
Okay.
You drew under it. All right, Layla, moving forward. You get 1 space before Pugnat, unless you want to use your action to continue.
Hold on, I have
I'm
an idea.
definitely using my action to continue.
Okay, where you want to be?
Um,
You can be in front of Maladin, or you can stop right here.
yeah, I want to stop actually one spot away. I want space.
Here.
Yeah, right
I
there.
like it, Dust.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Do you want to use your bonus action for
nice.
anything, or are you set?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Pugnat will run behind Lou. Maladin.
I'm gonna
Dun-dun-dun.
switch back to the greatsword.
Okay.
So that's one action.
It's a free. It's just like a stone equip.
Okay. So I'm going to move forward. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. I'm gonna be sure to stay in line of sight of the elf,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hit this barrel in front of me. This one.
Okay. Sounds good.
So roll for hit, even though it's right in front of me, and if I miss it, what the?
Correct. Yes.
Welcome to D&D.
All you gotta do is beat a 10.
18.
That's it.
I
Yeah,
still,
there you go.
I still don't understand why I had to roll for a hit when I was literally
Grappled.
grappled.
It's just how the mechanics work, because it's supposed to be like, oh, you're grappled and like it's swinging you back and forth, and it's like messing up your aim and stuff.
I do 8 damage to it.
Okay, you bust into this barrel and more wine pours into the floor.
Cool.
Me.
Hey Legolas, how well are you shooting at the barrel behind the one to the right?
Behind the one to the right. I can get that one right.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mess up.
Don't
I'm,
shoot.
I'm, I'm shocked Sarah didn't say mess up and shoot Maladin.
Only with a natural one.
Please, God, don't do that.
I. If,
So go ahead and roll the hit.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
actually doing it?
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Okay, roll the hit.
20.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you hit it for how much damage?
We have a few.
Oh heck yeah, 11 damage.
Jesus.
Awesome. More wine found.
See, I'm sorry, besties.
Amazing.
Okay. Can I?
no, a darker brew.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone's
That
behind
one's
me.
been fermented for
Oh.
a while.
2012.
I don't think anyone's moving past me, are they?
Layla, it's your turn.
Better quality wine.
Just my elder magics.
Sorry to draw the battle out, but I thought this was the best way to signify it having time to do stuff.
I'm just gonna laugh when we go through this entire thing and all of them are still wine barrels.
Oops, all barrels.
It went into the lake. No one was
I'm
looking.
getting drunk. If that's the case. I'm
Okay.
getting drunk anyways.
Let's do it.
I agree.
Wow.
Hitting them all like at the top, so it's too much.
I think that we should.
So, Sarah,
What?
what you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I
Is
don't want to.
Puck not doing
you,
anything?
And I'm not trying to.
He might have. Let me check real quick. 'Cause I forgot to pull up a cleric sheet.
Does he have a ranged ability?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Where there's so many references to cleric and not the actual. Screw this.
Okay, they're probably so do that.
You know, this is taking a long ass time to find a simple sheet. Why is this a thing?
Just
That's
bring
what
up
I
like
was
the
using.
cleric class page. He can't be more than level 2 or 3 anyway.
Okay, so you see him kind of snap his finger at this barrel right here.
And it lights on fire.
You see a radiant burst, showing you yet another imposter.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the mimic's the imposter, not the barrels, but
Is the rabbit still moving forward? He
Oh yeah,
is.
it does. So you still? I'm sorry, I completely.
oh yeah. How many turns has it been?
It's just you just have the one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just missed yours. I apologize.
Can
Okay,
that thing go through fire?
Maladin, it's your turn.
Alright, can I reach the one to my left?
You would have to enter the room.
Okay. I'm going to step right here.
Okay.
In between the barrels if possible. No?
You
Okay.
leap up and put one leg on each barrel to assert dominance.
Yes, and then I stab down into this. Ah!
Okay. Sounds good. Roll an attack.
Okay. 10. 15.
10. I just a 15 to damage or
No, a
attack?
15 to hit.
Oh, okay.
I didn't add the 5.
It's a fake. All right. That's your turn.
Oh, by the way, 13 damage to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you obliterate that barrel.
Since I'm still not aware of the capabilities of these things, would it be able to move over the fire or up this cliffside?
It seems to have pretty gadgetized legs.
And it's also made of wood.
And I'll say Pog, since it's his turn as well, moves back a space so you can get where he was.
Well, I only had the movement to get here.
Oh, okay. I see.
I just need to decide for next turn what direction I'm going, because I'm not sure if I should try going over the fire or around.
Through the fire and flames.
But it's made of wood.
Wood and love. Lou, your turn.
Oh boy.
There is only one barrel at your current position that you can see.
I'm hitting that thing.
All
You could
right.
also move
hopefully.
forward.
Yeah.
What? No.
I can get it from here. Oh, famous last words enough.
With a longbow, it's probably better that you don't.
Probably, yeah. Alright, that is. Wow, that's a
9.
funny roll.
Okay, so you
That's a 9.
unfortunately miss.
That's embarrassing.
I did it too.
Yeah, so you see your arrow skitter and it clacks behind something that's also back there. Maybe another arrow, who knows? Layla,
actually-
it's your turn.
It actually split the missed arrow the first time.
It's actually quite impressive. For a mistake, it was sure impressive. That's what my
Immaculate
mom says
precision,
about
terrible
me.
accuracy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was my nickname in high school. Layla, your turn.
I would like to peek around, see if it hit, and upon seeing it didn't, I would like to look back at Lou in disappointment.
Oh gosh, vicious mockery.
To cast vicious mockery.
Oh no.
No, not for real.
I know. I was hoping
Dark.
not. If you're like, no, I'm serious, I'd be like, okay, roll safe.
No, that's all I want to do with my turn, though. I just want to stare in disappointment.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I know you have like weapons, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to make a fool of myself. I think you've got that covered.
You see Pugnat grip a dagger and move.
My boy.
Into the room, actually like in this corner, as to not get shot. But then Maladin, it is your turn.
All right.
Only 8 barrels to
we
go.
apparently leap over the barrels and we stab this one. God
Okay,
dang
sounds
it.
good.
If we're siblings.
God dang it.
Our little brother.
He's certain.
There you go.
Brother.
Okay, I got a 7. I missed it. I whiffed with the sword, and the only one to see it was Pugnat. Good.
Yeah.
Little brother.
As you kind of whiff and you obviously hit like the stone wall behind you. Everyone hears like metal on stone clack. Pugnat
Do I
goes,
make a spark to light something on fire?
no.
Damn.
Not that kind of. It's more of like a chunking rock than like scathing across it. You hit the rock just fine. Good job.
Mhm.
But as that happened, Pugnat in a very low and like unconfident voice goes, "Not that one either."
Pugnat, blow another one up.
Okay, but then it is the mimic's turn.
Oh, it's going to attack me finally.
Huh?
Is it going to attack me finally?
As you kind of creep into this room and out of sight of the hallway, you hear like a barrel kind of rolling around the bottom, like if you don't set it down properly, and it kind of like shuffles into place. As this one right here behind you leaps forward a space, and as it does so, shoots out this purple glob at you.
Okay.
So what is your armor class?
11.
Okay. So it hits.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel this gooey pod hit you. You take 2 points of damage and are I'm sorry, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And you feel the sticky substance kind of grip around your armor and your limbs.
That's
and kind of
disgusting.
grip you. Put those grippers away. Okay, Dust, it's your turn.
I just move into the room back to where I was before.
Okay. Sounds good. Lou, it's your turn. You don't see anything, but you heard a clack against stone, and then a kerfuffle happen.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move forward some.
That you will.
Yeah.
You'll have to move like 3 spaces forward to get in line of sight.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Okay.
It's
I'm
this
like, okay, what am I
one.
firing at?
It's this one. It just stickified me. Ugh.
Alright.
Yeah. Other than the description given, you do see this large purple like goo substance that is like forming around Maladin, coming from this barrel behind him.
I am going to try to hit
He's
it.
still connected.
Okay.
That is an 18.
18 does hit.
Awesome. And
It's kind of
that
hard.
is
Kind of like skate this arrow right across the top of these other barrels and kind of arc it perfectly too.
awesome. I still
9.
got it. Alright, so that was 9 damage.
9 damage. Got it. As it kind of punctures near it, and you hear a weird gargling noise. It doesn't sound necessarily like pain or like a sputter, but or more like an aggravated assault against it.
Icky.
Cool. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that more next round.
Okay, and if Lou, you have nothing else to do, it will be Layla's turn.
Yeah. Layla, do something.
Get in
That was
here.
a good shot. I think you got this.
Layla.
That's a
I love
grove.
I love playing D&D just to sit in the back and not play D&D. That's a joke, by the way.
To be mean to people.
Just to be mean to people. Exactly. We get the
I'm
spirit
not mean
of
to
D.
Lou.
You're kind of mean to me.
You're kind
Just-
of mean to me, though.
I mean, terrible ideas deserve it.
Look, I don't want to get icky.
Fair
and
enough.
I think going in there means getting icky.
This
Inspiration
is
or something.
fairly
Layla?
disgusting.
Yeah, I can give Lou bardic inspiration. I'll do that. Lou's my buddy.
Okay, sounds good. And if your turn's concluding, you see as this is happening, Pugnat sprint forward,
Pugnat, blow it up. Don't get close.
standing beside you, Meladin,
Oh dear.
kind of. I believe he has a dagger, right?
You said he did.
Oh, it's a club. My bad.
That little thing has a club.
I mean, he was wearing a suit of full plate.
Oh, and he hits for
A 20 damage.
3 bludgeoning damage.
And it's
When?
just annoyed.
Pretty accurately hitting in the pseudopod area. The precision is on point. But you hear this like flimsy little club kind of thwack against it. It does bruise a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be the most damage.
Cool. I'm gonna try hitting it with this great sword.
Okay, sounds good. So I do believe you roll at disadvantage because you are grappled.
Doesn't matter. I got an 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't roll at disadvantage, but yeah, you do not hit with an 8. As you kind of like begin to like wind up to hit it, you see like part of the pseudopod kind of stick up and like clutch your fists and kind of lead you in the wrong direction. Then it is its turn. You see the ring of teeth appear around the pseudopod once more. Let me scroll all the way over here to roll the
Ooh, this gives me
stinking
bad
dice.
memories.
Yeah. What's your armor class? Yeah, it doesn't
11.
fucking hit. Sounds bad. Wait, 11. Almost, but no.
Yay! Thank God, it just gave me PTSD. It didn't damage me. It didn't damage me physically.
Emotional damage. It does. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm just chilling.
Okay, sounds good. Lou.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
All right. That's what a fighter is for, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that lovely bardic inspiration. Which what does that give me to my?
Oh
I think
yeah,
at
that
her
would.
current
what is that?
level, it's a D6.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay, 1d6. Oh, and 8. How do I roll a d6 on here? Okay, I see.
Yeah, there's a bottom left icon that lets you add dice to things. Or just, yeah.
Thanks. Hit dice is okay. That's 3 plus. Wait, where is it?
Longbow to hit, you got a 10.
Well, hold on. If you click the D6 and it has a 1 beside it, there should see a button that says roll, like where
Well,
you click the first
they
icon.
pushed the.
Okay, so that's gonna be 11 in total.
Due to the current kind of cover it has from the other barrels, you try to arc a shot over one of the barrels once more, and it kind of skips off into the distance.
Amazing.
I give you
Layla.
inspiration for this.
Yeah.
I'll
You
do it.
got this.
Do it
You
again.
scathed, and it's like I was wrong.
My
Yeah,
faith in
Layla.
you was misplaced.
This time. Layla.
How sturdy is a water skin?
Oh boy.
It's
Why?
like a leather. It's rather like a leather formed sack that holds water, or it's like a kind of like a flimsy container.
Okay, and how? It says I have a dagger in my inventory. How long can I assume this is?
How long can you assume what is?
The dagger.
The dagger, I would say like a 3 or 4 inch blade is the actual consideration for a dagger, like using our standards, I believe.
All right, all right. I'm gonna tap Lou on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you know, it would probably be easier if you just got those other barrels out of the way."
Okay, do you want to do that, Layla?
Sure.
All right, cool.
All
That'd
right.
be great.
I want to take my dagger and then just go to this barrel right here.
Start
and
whittling
just
them
start-
down.
Wait, is that the
Yeah.
one you? No, that's the one Maladin obliterated. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's this one in the way, and kind of this one, but not as much.
Okay, well, the one is definitely no. I don't want to get that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to that one that's in the way on the leftish.
Okay.
I'm shredding it. I'm shredding that thing.
All right, so you're throwing a dagger at it, I'm assuming.
No, no, no. I'm going up and hacking at it.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Layla.
If you shoot me, I'll kill you.
I'm not.
It just sounds like something you would do.
That one gets a collat shot on all of us.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to attack the dagger, or the dagger, the barrel.
Is that just a D6 or a D20?
Yes. And it should have a plus modifier beside the weapon on the attack roll. If you have it equipped, let me check real quick.
Oh, I don't have it equipped. Do I need to? Can I do
Yes.
that?
Yes, you go to your inventory and you click whatever weapon you're going to use. So right now, I think you only have a dagger and a short bow.
Yep. Okay.
You had a bow and you weren't using it this entire time?
She's like that.
Oh my god.
I'll go ahead and click both of those so they show up on the action sheet.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
She's not nearly as good of a shot as I am.
You're right. I'm not doing it.
As we just
All right.
pan over to the 2 pierced arrows in the wall.
Oh, the arrows are holding hands.
Hey, leave him alone.
Dark in here.
It's dark in here.
It's cold. My bow hands like kind of
My
It's-
bow hand.
Bones.
Oh god.
Here we go.
10.
All right, so you just hit it. Roll damage.
4.
Nice. Okay. So you take a good chunk out of this barrel, and it seems to be pouring more wine into the floor. Barrel's pretty messed up, but it is still kind of in the way.
Why didn't you just roll it away?
I'm gonna give Lou a thumbs up and ignore Maladin.
right. Awesome. I'm gonna give her a thumbs up back.
And I'm going to hit the mimic.
Pugnut still has to try to do the same.
Oh yeah, Pugnut does his little thing.
Yeah, but if you want to roll as well, go ahead, because this is only gonna like take 2
Combo
seconds.
attack. Nat
Combo.
1.
Oh, God.
I'd jump Pugnut's
So he
head
gets
off.
a 6.
So Pugnut does kind of clumps into it with the club, a little bit less precise and heavy, funnily enough, because it was light already. And then like where his club seems to strike, you had the same idea, and you kind of cleave through his club, breaking it in two.
Nice.
Okay. But then, still having you in its grasp, it will roll to bite you again.
This thing's really starting to piss me off.
How to make D&D monotonous. Okay, so it does. Okay, it does hit for. That's not good. That is 15 points of damage in
I'm
the
dead.
form of 7 piercing and 8 acid.
I'm dead.
Nice.
Good job.
I don't like him.
Oh, I can't flip it around. Okay, that
Oh, wait.
works.
I
Isn't
death
there like a
saves?
saving throw? Isn't there like a death saves? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so that goes around on your next turn.
Cool.
How much? As long as you didn't take like how much hit point you had plus your maximum, you're fine.
I took 1 over what I had left.
Okay, fair enough. Let me make sure there's not any secondary things.
This bastard has a lot of high rolls and it's pissing me off.
High
No.
rolls. I'm pretty sure the 5s were his low rolls.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it does retract the pseudopod from you, but that's the last thing it does. Dust, are you doing anything?
No, I'm staying in this room for the foreseeable future.
Okay, sounds good. Lou.
All right. I'm gonna do what I do best. Hit it.
Wait, actually, can I hear them like fighting it?
Yeah.
24, you definitely landed.
I guess I'll start moving towards the king then.
Okay, sure. We can say you spent the other 15 movement from that other turn doing the same. It does not seem
Okay.
to have difficulty getting through the water as it kind of like sinks its claws kind of into the stone floor.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll damage. Nice.
Amazing. Also, let's see. I can do action surge, right? Take another action on my turn.
That you can, yeah.
Fucking
I'm
kill
gonna
it.
do that.
Kill it so I don't die completely.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. So I'm gonna hit it again, hopefully. Awesome. 17.
That hits.
And that is 10 damage.
That is actually enough to kill it.
Yay! do I
That's
still,
decent.
do I
So
still have to do rolls?
Until you are healed, you'll have to make at least one death saving throw. Which should be at the top where your health was. It should be replaced with the death saving throw, and I think it has a roller on there. I'm not sure.
It doesn't seem to.
Okay, but kind of preparing to take this thing down, or hoping to at least, you pull 2 arrows out of your quiver and kind of stack them on the bow in between 2 fingers. You fire the first one, you see it hit, and the mimic lets out a very, very like it's the same irritated gurgle, but it does seem to have a little bit more like mucus and fluid in it. And then following that first shot, you hit the second one like straight into 2 eyes that have appeared on this barrel, dead center. And as they hit, you see a barrel melt, which is not something you're used to seeing. So you see, instead of like the wood like having like this resilience to it, kind of slosh over and then begin to turn purple and flop into the floor. Beside Maladin.
Is there?
Who is dying?
Oh dear, poor
Yes.
Maladin.
So Maladin, if you don't have a roller beside the death saving throws, if you could just roll me a d20, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
11.
Okay, so you have 1 success on your death saving throws.
How do I add
but
that? Oh, there it is. Cool.
yeah. So combat is over. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Gosh, can I do like a medicine check or something on Maladin?
Do you have a medicine kit with you?
I don't think I
we
do.
have 2
Let me make
healers
sure.
next to me.
Yeah, if only there's a healer.
Ew, if only I still had, the rations that someone tried to give away.
I just got killed.
Wait,
Hold on. I want to.
Because if
Am I
heal
dying?
Maladin, he'll
Am
owe
I
me
dying?
one.
Am I dying?
this
Last
true?
words. I want to tell this schmuck. I just got killed by a mimic. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do to a manticore?
Hold on to some of his mana from earlier. Did he use that last up on the Radiant?
No, he didn't. He still has some, I think.
I will say you have to make 1 more saving throw.
God damn.
I'll heal him after this. Probably. Depends on how bad he looks.
Covered in purple shit. Okay, cool. So
Okay,
that was a 6.
That's a 1 fail save.
Cool. Roll another
he dead?
time.
Can he still talk?
No.
No, he's
Dang
like
it.
passed out.
He's
Dang
like
it,
passed out bleeding into the floor. You see a mixture of wine and blood making this unique maroon color on the floor.
I will cast Cure Wounds, but he owes me his life now. I think that's fair.
The terms of your arrangement are between the 2 of you.
I
They
can't
certainly
say
are.
anything, so I shall Nothing gets
negotiate with
said.
He
your
neither
mind.
agrees
Yeah.
nor declines.
I am casting Cure Wounds either way.
Okay, absolutely. Roll the healing for me, please. It should
7.
be beside the spell on your sheet.
7.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
got
7. Nice. So Maladin, you do stand up with some health. The last thing you remember is like seeing you get pulled towards this by the pseudopod, and these teeth like grow pretty long in nature before a piercing pain was in your chest, like in between your ribs, as if the teeth grew in the perfect position, uh, which pierced the
Ugh.
skin, and then you felt acid flush into your blood system as you began to faint. All of this rushes right back to you as you kind of quickly stand up with Layla beside you, kind of with a hand pressed against your shoulder.
Yay, more nightmares.
You owe me your life now.
Could you roll for me a Constitution saving throw?
Me?
Yes, this is not life or death though. Trust me.
A fucking 4.
Is it for when I punch him?
Oh my god. So
It wasn't life or death until now.
no. So, as the blood begins to kind of like from this pool get sucked back into you, it takes some of the wine with it as well.
Oh no.
Now I'm
You
drunk.
you are currently under the effects of the drunk condition.
Gosh.
And what that
kinda
means
like-
is any ability checks are at disadvantage, and you cannot be frightened.
Yay! No nightmares.
So the fear of like the teeth sinking into you before you pass out was real, but as you wake up, you feel like more confident about it. You're just like, eh.
Did we win, guys?
You guys notice as he pops up and like puts both of his hands in the air, he is starting to sweat a little bit.
Ew.
That's what's the ew, not the blood and gunk.
I ewed that too. But don't forget, you owe me your life now.
I have saved your life beforehand. You just don't want
You
to
have
acknowledge
not.
it.
You have not. You owe me your life now.
Your drunk doesn't equal amnesiac, right?
No.
I don't care. I can take away that life if you don't want it.
In which case, I don't think our fellow mates will like it.
I don't think they'll care.
I won't care.
The elf definitely wouldn't. Pugnat will.
Oh.
She doesn't
Poor
like Pugnat.
I know. But there
So
goes
you
the
owe me your
secondary
life,
healer.
and we will settle on these terms. And you'll continue to live. You're welcome.
We shall not.
I'm just gonna like push Layla to the side a little bit, like, oh, okay, buddy, let's get you out of here.
Okay, so Dusty, you continue your crab walk,
Yeah.
and as you get to the water, it seems to slow down a bit, but it is still moving forward. Yeah, that's about 2 turns worth. And as this conversation is going on, you can probably move up 15 every couple of seconds or phrases. I don't know.
So
Okay.
can we just send them all up there while I sit here and drink some wine?
You can, yeah.
There's not a second mimic, is there? Can we check the rest of these barrels?
What, you didn't know? No, I'm kidding. If you wish to like stab the top as to not leak more of this precious fluid out of these, none of them seem to be animating. You do have this gooey corpse with teeth and like these big sickly yellow eyes sitting in the floor. Maybe as proof of what you've done. Who
Yeah, we're
knows?
gonna drag it all the way over.
I try to loot it.
To Lou.
Shut it.
If you'd like to, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. How are we doing looting?
You got the killing shot, I guess.
Yeah, it's mainly up to the party as long as it doesn't get to the point where it's a problem. But normally a way a lot of people do it is rather like killing blow, or like each of you get a corpse and you group it together and figure out what everyone needs or something like that.
I don't know. I feel like we need just like some teeth or something to prove that
We can
Okay.
drag the corpse and then burn it. I'd appreciate that.
All right, yeah, sure thing, buddy.
I don't know. I kind of want to sell it to the gnomes.
Sell
You
it to
weren't
the.
even
I
here.
don't think they're gonna pay that much for it.
To be fair, the rabbit did get fucked up early.
If you wouldn't mind rolling for me an investigation check, please.
How much?
Lou.
All right.
Same mic, both L names. This is great.
You're welcome.
7.
Yeah, I know.
And elves.
And elves. Well,
And
I'm more
elves.
elf. too.
Can we
Shut
all
up.
take an investigation check?
I'm a pure blood.
I missed less
Lou
shots
gets
than you
first
did.
dibs, but yeah, if you are all investigating it,
Good, because Lou got a 7.
Lou got a 7. So you get like a teeth or something if you're wanting something to bring to the kings.
Yeah.
Along with that, you find 8 silver pieces.
What, you gonna make mimic teeth arrows?
Oh heck yeah! I'm
Speaking
good for
of,
that.
I'd recommend grabbing all the ones we missed with.
Oh yeah, could I pick up my arrows?
Sure, yeah.
Oh gosh, I was not paying attention to how many. Oh no, didn't you shoot 3 or 4?
I
3 or
thought like
4?
5 or 6 were shot.
Were you removing them from your inventory as you were firing the longbow? Because
I was not.
I
I
don't think it does that
did.
innately. If you have like 20, you're at max.
Yeah, I was at 20, and then.
So
boy.
just assuming that you picked them all up, you're at max again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't played an archer before.
I'm going to pick mine
Oh,
up.
you're all good. Sounds good. But Lou is done with their investigation check. If anyone else was wanting to.
I would like to.
Okay.
Do I get a negative off of being drunk?
So investigation is a ability check. So yes, you will have it at disadvantage.
All right, well, I have +5 to it, so let's see what we get. 13 off of the
Or
+5.
roll one more time, please.
Roll one more.
Yes. So disadvantage is roll twice, take the lowest of the two. So
Oh,
that will
21.
be the 13. You've kind of picking up flaps of dead mimic and stuff. You find about 20 silver.
Yay.
And if you want a tooth or an eye or something, that's there as well.
I'm going to make a necklace out of it.
Okay.
As it rots around your neck.
Yes.
Walk around like you have that. What is that when you have like chronically bad breath?
I don't know.
Anyway, start smelling like that. Sounds good. Would you guys like to conclude here, or do you want to talk to the core boss and them, and we can speedrun that if you'd like to?
I feel like it might be better to speedrun that just so we can start the next session back in town or something.
Yeah, sounds good.
Assuming that like Sarah's able to stay late enough for it, because we already are a little bit past.
Well, I was just gonna.
haven't-
I'll give like a brief paragraph of like closing, if you'd like.
Cool. Sarah?
I mean, I'm pretty tired, but if that's like the last thing we're doing.
Yes.
Paragraph it is. So basically, you guys have killed the mimic. You go to Corvus with proof showing that you have killed the mimic, in which you watch through the keyhole him pour a solvent over Nerkly, which seems to let the glue loose. They both thank you for what you have done and for saving Nomengard or what's left of it. They take you to the treasury and give you 2 objects. One being the Hat of Wizardry, along with a fully charged wand of some form.
I would like to instead see if I can negotiate for some of the items on my shopping list.
Can I also get them to check off on, give like the king's signature or stamp of approval on the mission poster?
Sure,
mission
they'll sign the poster. Roll for me persuasion dust.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, with a 17, I will say you can mark off 3 ingredients you're looking for.
No, like shopping list is in that list I sent you.
Oh shit! Hold on, I forgot about that.
Because if I remember, they don't have any ingredients and stuff. I already asked for like last time.
That is true. They didn't know of any. Let's see, where is that shopping list at? Oh, there it is. Oh, I have to down shit. Hold on. Do.
Also, can we ask what the wand is for, or do they even know?
Oh yeah, of course. Asking them about it. It's a wand of pyrotechnics. Both of these are items you can find in the D&D Beyond thing. If you want to add it to one of your inventories, you can read it to the others if you'd like to.
Give it to Pugnet.
Do not give it to Pugnet.
I
The
mean, I'm
cleric.
pretty trustworthy.
I'm
I
also
don't think he'd make the best use of it, if I'm honest.
Who would?
You can-
I mean, we could give it to our wizard. Cough, cough, you.
Oh yeah. I've been going pure fighting. I apologize.
I don't know. I'm a fighter, but I'd love a wizard hat.
Just to look around with, not necessarily do anything with, just to look cool in.
Yeah. For style points.
Dust, with the duty you guys have done, Nerkly and Korbos
Yeah,
will.
like I can pay for some of it. I just want to, obtain items.
I gotcha. They said they will get back to you, but if you have anything to provide towards it, they will bring you something.
How much gold do I have on me? Do they mean like provide towards as in materials or money?
Money would work, just a resource to like compensate for what they have to
Uh,
find or do.
oh, so I can give like literally anything.
Theoretically, yeah. And then
Okay.
I'll put it this way: depending on what you give me, it will depend on what you get back.
Okay. I can work with that. We'll figure this out past session. You can keep
Okay.
going.
Sounds good. That's it, actually. You guys collect your things, say hello, maybe get some cheers. You take the long way around not to go through the crossbow trap again and leave.
Yay! Thank goodness they didn't mention the spilled wine or the destroyed picture. Let's leave.
Yeah, well, yeah,
On the
We
way.
haven't seen that yet.
yeah, they gotta they'll get back to dust and we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But next session we will return with you guys getting to town, and then
Yeah.
Brother A
Now,
collecting your bounty and everything, but we'll
can-
discuss that next session.
Just in the process of saving time and stuff,
Mhm.
can I, because I have the higher movement speed, can we assume that I rush ahead to do some harvesting and try to arrive at this town at the same time they do?
Sure,
Because
why
I
not?
really want to hit those red amounts of mushrooms we passed on the way here. Now
Okay.
that I have presumably hit level 3 and have my herbalism kit.
Do you have a herbalism kit on you?
I get one as part of hitting level 3. And if not,
Oh.
I'm stealing one from them.
Okay, because I know you get herbalism.
No, like it
Proficiency.
specifically says herbalism kit in the thing. Like it says I have an herbalism kit.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Have we gone up by 2?
You guys
Or
are
one?
level 3.
Yay!
Oh.
How do I
that's
do
the
that
other
again?
thing, thank you. You go back to the hammer and anvil, go to class, and then add it rather A to your fighter skill or subclass if you want to. Which is a not the best pick, especially low level, but it's up to you.
Wait,
And
are-
if anyone has any questions about subclassing or features or anything of that matter, please let me know throughout the weeks, since we won't be playing next week, I don't believe.
Next week, yes, I can.
You can or can't?
I can. Can you not?
I can.
Okay, yeah.
I thought you
I
said that
think-
you can't.
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, hold on a second. And you were like, let me know if you know for sure. And then I didn't know for sure, so I didn't tell you. But I
Okay.
can. Well, probably. The thing is, I'm getting back from a week-long trip on Thursday. And if I'm
Mhm.
exhausted, I'll let y'all know Thursday. But chances are I won't be exhausted and we can play.
Okay.
We'll eat some coffee.
Wait, is that the night? Yes,
Yes.
that's so. Yes, I should be able to play on the 9th.
Okay. Then same old question, comments, concerns, anything you guys want to see in this game, anything that was here that you didn't enjoy, etc.
I'm adding it to my notes that Maladin owes me his life.
I
Um,
really like killing things.
And I'm adding it to my notes that we're even now.
We're not even now.
I'm adding it to my notes.
Everyone owes me like
Hey,
500
nice
gold.
shot.
It's crazy.
Right.
Technically speaking, I don't think I've even associated with like her for like more than 5 seconds. I don't think I could like reasonably owe her anything.
Technically, we don't even know you were there.
Yeah, if anyone asks if you're dying, I'm not going to recognize you as a member of the party, and I'm not saving your life. In fact, you ran from me the one time I tried to be friends.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like I've never like once actually talked to you, so I could not owe you anything.
And you will not ever owe me anything.
Good.
Good. Just violently.
So do I add the wizard hats and the pyrotechnics?
Go for it. We can switch them around
Sure.
later if we need to.
Yeah,
Hat.
and then of course that has the description attached.
The
Yeah,
hat
one of
of
you add it to your
wizardry?
inventory. Yes, the hat of wizardry and the wand of pyrotechnics. And if you guys would like throughout the week, probably right after we conclude, which is now, I'll go ahead and post what each of
Yeah.
those do
So
in.
just to confirm, they didn't actually have anything to combat the dragon, right?
Those are the 2 items provided. One.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, so one for the gratitude of you slaying the mimic, but also for the thing.
Okay.
And a matter of fact, they give you the wand of wizardry as like maybe it helps for the dragon, but we can't use it.
The hat of wizardry only has 1 charge?
Correct.
Make
Oof.
it count.
Oof. Pugnat. I trust your
That's
rolls
it.
more than mine.
And then check the prerequisites for it.
Doesn't it roll intelligence though? I feel like you have the highest intelligence as a group, Chase.
Not based off my rolls, but I don't know actually.
Well, like the highest modifier, I mean. Because Pugnat is wisdom based because he's a cleric.
So what hat of wizardry, magic item, wondrous item, common but requires attunement by a wizard.
So Pugnat literally can't.
Nice.
A matter of
And
fact,
Paladin barely can. Assuming he gets his specialization as a Eldritch Knight like he was planning.
Which I did.
he does, but that does not make you a wizard. It just gives you
Damn.
access to wizardry spells.
So we still need to find a wizard.
Yeah, or pawn it off or something. I would read the description of the card given to you as well.
Okay.
And then, of course, the wand of pyrotechnics is used by anybody, and it doesn't require attunement. So, worst case scenario, you can toss it back and forth. But it's funny.
Oh, Jesus.
Guess.
Is it literally just a sparkler?
I'm going to turn into Gandalf.
Yes, it is basically just a sparkler. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use your action to expend one of its charges to create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away.
Okay, and I'm
Burst of
assuming
light.
that the Hat of Wizardry would have allowed it to actually be like a fire spell or something.
No.
No? Okay,
Nope.
never mind then.
But yeah.
Oh, before we end, I just want to say I give Pugnat a thumbs up.
He gives you a very soft thumbs up. Still discouraged.
I just want to know I'm proud of him.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I am so sorry. So the wand of pyrotechnics and the hat of wizardry are for your quest. Since you helped Nerkly and Korbos, the gnomes also give you a clockwork amulet and a pole of collapsing.
What the fuck are those?
Gnome-made magic items.
And
would-
what of collapsing?
Pole
Pole.
of collapsing.
Oh, okay.
Clockwork Amulet. What does
Yep.
that do?
So the clockwork amulet, it's a copper amulet, and you can hear ticking if you put your ear to it. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the die. So it like puts you at the most average roll possible.
I'd
Okay.
say give that to. I'd say that Sarah probably has the lowest like actual damage, but realistically, she never attacks anything anyway. So
Damn.
At least I was there for the fight.
I did.
I saw
Like,
rabbit
actually,
blood.
who did more damage, me or Lou? I think she probably did like a few points more than me because I did like.
I
what was it,
think
like,
you did the
26,
most,
28?
actually.
You did the most damage.
You did the
Okay.
most.
That first attack you did a third of its health.
You started the fight, I finished it.
All right, but that is
I don't know.
all I need your attention for. You guys may leave as needed.
Wait,
We will pick back up in the town.
when you say a 10 on the hit dice, do you mean like it just does 10 damage, or? Oh,
It's a
10 for
10.
accuracy. Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah. So it would be 10 plus your modifier. It's like on average, higher levels you get like a +5. Well, actually, +5 is probably closer to what you guys have now.
If it's all the same to everybody,
So
I'm
it'd
just gonna add everything to my inventory, and then we can split it up later.
Yeah, you can distribute it next
Yeah.
session. Or throughout the chat if you want. I don't give a shit. But yes, that is all.
Okay. Do
Good
you
session.
Yeah.
do you have a moment post session, Zach, to figure out like what I'm giving them? Or
Yeah, if you want.
okay. I'm just trying to figure out like because I'm not sure exactly what I can give here.
Mhm.
So, you know.
I got you.
Here I will share my screen for you.
Okay.
Me.
And with that, we're gonna call it.
Thank you for stopping by. Whatever. Bye.
That he's got it memorized. Yay!
At least the beginning. That's it.
Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everybody. That's I really am like just copy pasting that, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Well, damn.